Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? Well, track on these dice. Is this podcast, is this actual play comedy podcast you're listening to right now? You play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Track on These Dice is a humor-focused 5e actual play podcast where our characters here go on a wide-spreading story. Our show is also now on Spotify, Apple Music, and pretty much anywhere else you can find a podcast for your listening pleasure. However, currently YouTube and Spotify are the only places to get these visuals. But anyway, story till now. So changeling thief Skrubbins had brought the pity party to a thieves' hideout called the Manus Noctis so that they can lay low and seek passage into the capital on the pursuit of kidnapped children. The group learned the Manus Noctis is situated within an abandoned underground city tainted by cursed magic. So naturally, in the last episode, they delved deeper to witness the horrors and obtain loot. The party reached as far as they could go, only to realize these ruins were much more massive than they ever expected, while also containing various statues to a few known and unknown deities. It is now the following day, and the group gathers in the mess hall to spend a bit of the morning ascertaining the properties of the items looted. But to start, Balthazar, can you make a Arcana check to see if you can add the spell scroll for Identify to your wizard book?
Yo.
Oh, how fun.
If you do not get... Okay, the scroll dissolves and you lose it forever. Do not obtain it.
Wow. Is that how spell scrolls work?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yo.
Balthazar tries to practice with this spell scroll for Identify, but in doing so, he uses it, and it just uses up the spell without him being able to add it to his wizard book to use later on. Balthazar would have been able to identify the things you've gotten instantly, using up spell slots with that spell. However, you guys just spend a short rest examining the properties anyway, so it's not a huge loss. Pebble, you have two items. Shello also has two items, but Pebble, the main thing that catches your attention here is a necklace of prayer beads you got in that final room with all the deities.
Yeah.
This is something you'd be familiar with as a paladin. You may have had one before that you used to pray and you like count with it. But you noticed 4 of the beads on this one are of a more like fine gemstone that seem to give a holy radiance. And through examining these beads and testing them, you notice that each bead contains its own spell that can be cast as a bonus action once per day.
Oh.
So there are 2 beads for the spell Bless. There's 1 bead for Cure Wounds, and there's 1 bead for Branding Smite. Another thing you have...
Signet?
Yeah, a signet ring, and on the signet is kind of like a spiral design. The spiral design seems to have some sort of meaning. You did find it in that room with the deities. Actually, if you want to make a religion check.
Okay.
To see what this spiral design means.
Well, bam!
Let's hope
How
it's
good's
not
a
like...
16?
Oh, nice.
Better than
16?
usual.
Not as bad as, yeah, usual.
Yeah, you think this spiral design is connected to that one big statue at like the end of the room, possibly being a symbol for that deity.
Okay.
And we didn't know what that deity was.
Oh,
right?
wait, so...
No, but you failed the religion check to know what that deity was.
Awesome.
So you know the symbol is connected to that, but you don't know what the deity is.
So,
you just pick it up by
what?
context clues, basically. Through testing it, you discover that it can cast the spell Entangle.
Okay. Do I entangle
Ooh.
Shello by accident?
Oh my god.
So it has 3 charges. So every day it regains 1 D3 charges. So Shello, you also have 2 things. You have a medal that's reminiscent of a trophy you'd be awarded for some kind of feat, maybe in like a contest or something.
Yes.
But you actually determine that it has a one-time use magical effect where you can expend it to raise your AC by 5 as a reaction.
Oh.
It is
Ooh.
called
Oh.
Medal of the Horizon Back. It is one-time use. When you use it, the magical property fades and you can't use it again. It just turns into a regular medal.
Ooh.
That's
Scary,
crazy.
but cool.
Then Shello, the pipe that you were very interested in.
Yes.
This pipe has arcane runes carved into it. You determine that smoking the pipe has a special magical effect, but just for fun, I'm only going to tell Shello what it does, and he can decide if he wants to tell everyone else.
Wait,
Nice.
can I? Oh, I see. Ah, I see.
He is a mischievous little boy.
Okay, I'll keep it. I'll keep it to myself.
Terrifying.
I mean, good for you, buddy. That's exciting. You got yourself a pipe. You can get high as shit now.
I made this myself.
No, I watched you pick that up off the ground.
Did
You did
not make it yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Fuck you mean that?
Mherren, maybe we should just let him believe that. I mean, he's obviously proud of it.
I don't think he believes that. I think he thinks that we'll believe it.
Well, maybe we do believe it. Ooh, she winks.
I certainly don't.
So, at the fence, there was a clockwork longbow.
Currently, you all are in the mess hall, like I said, getting breakfast. Pebble, you get up to walk over to the other room to go to the fence. But in getting up, you kind of like bump in to something like right behind you. Then you turn around, noticing that black cloth is draping down from a large figure looming over you. That is Nox.
Oh, Jesus.
Right behind you. He seemed to be
bad.
going into the mess hall. He's holding a pomegranate he seemed to have gotten from the back. And he
He's
looks
gonna eat it like an apple.
he looks down at you and he says, kind of in surprise, he says, "Ah, and so your feet carry you back. Did your ambition meet what it sought, or did ye feel the dread of the unknown?"
We found some nice stuff down there, if that's what you're asking. We found some good equipment.
Where your mind answers one way, your body keeps the score. The creases of your skin tell me all I need to know. What ye experience is the world before coming to the Keeper's face. Is the rot underneath us so different from the lives of the many? In the end, that which is above so below.
Pebble is gonna say, okay, alright. And then she's gonna slowly sort of like try to like shuffle away. Like try to disengage.
As you're kind of trying to move past him, his arms kind of like dangle to his side and like stretch out, kind of like blocking you. Does your doctrine account for the way reality bends? Ask yourself how you may step out of the mold you are jammed inside, then maybe, oh maybe, the eye will see the lie sewn into the iris with the needle made to simplify your thoughts. Or, when you die, can you let my keeper know who endeavored thee from demise?
Am I in earshot?
Yes.
Okay, so can I just like get up and like come over and be like, alright, that's enough. That's enough.
He moves his arm down from your holy symbol, then brings the pomegranate up to in front of his face and just crushes down on it between his fingers, the white of the pomegranate just cracking like a skull and leaking like pomegranate seeds down like brain matter, and he begins to lick between his fingers with a large blistered tongue, and he begins to just
Ugh.
float off into his office.
Enjoy the pomegranate.
No, it's not
I
how you say
hated
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
much.
pat Pebble on the back, sort of, just like there.
She sort of jumps when Skrubbins pats her. She wasn't really ready for it. She was very much like spaced out, sort of thinking about what Nox said still.
Well, actually, make an insight check.
How's a 13?
He uses such like odd language. It's kind of hard to understand what he like means when he talks. However,
Yeah.
you feel like what he said to you about your deity, you feel like he wants better of you.
Like he sees potential in me that I am not seeing.
Kind of. In relation to your faith, he thinks that your faith is dragging you down, and you can be sort of a better person if you follow the Keeper.
I strongly disagree. Pebble sort of furrows her rock brow and then just like turns away from Skrubbins without saying anything, and then starts heading back off to the fence. Yeah, last time he straight up said, "You're not going to heaven. Fuck you." Like, bro, oh my god.
Going to the fence, he shows you once again the clockwork longbow is 100 gold pieces.
So I have my eye on that longbow of yours. It's pretty nice. How do you feel about the idea of 83 gold and, get this, a blue quartz? It's worth 10, but I want to haggle a little bit. I want to haggle. This blue quartz is not just like any other gemstone, all right? This was found in the deep depths of the dungeon in the Old Kingdom. It was protected by a massive guardian. I had to fight for my life for this blue quartz, and I think you'll find it's quite special.
He has an interested look on his face. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Hell yes, this is going great. It's gone better.
Throw in another silver and we'll make it a deal.
Hell yeah, I have another silver. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I got the cool looking bow.
All right, so
I sort of say, pleasure doing business with you, and then I
no problem.
saunter off, like admiring my longbow.
Yeah, so this bow, it's a +1 to attack. It does 1d10 damage, and it can be compacted to have advantage when making any checks involving concealing a weapon. And the bow has sort of a thing that pops out that's like a sight, and that helps you ignore half and 3/4 cover.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
Sorry, it's a 1d8, not 1d10. So less damage.
Oh, okay.
But
No, that's okay. That's still damn good.
Can I get 2 healing potions as well? I'm gonna sell my jade. Wait, no, I'd be losing money on that. I'll just pay the 90.
Can I also get the potion of the healing?
Just one?
Yeah, I've only got enough for one.
Alright, that'd be 45 gold.
And now I have 2 carpets in my name.
Any other last second buys here for leaving?
I'll do 2 potions of healing and then get a glaive, just in case my halberd breaks
Alright.
at some point. Or
yeah, so that'd be... You said 2 potions of healing?
Yeah, so I'll trade out my jade and blue quartz, which adds up to 110
Got it.
for those.
Okay, you guys have stocked up on a lot of healing here. 2 other weapons from the Manus Noctis. They do let you know when you're buying this stuff that next time you come back, their stock will probably be different. Because especially defense, since it depends on what he's getting from other people, it changes out pretty frequently. So anything you don't buy, he may not have next time you come. But you guys walk down the hallway you went through previously to get to the further down on the room underneath, except going past the stairwell down, you continue going. It seemed the body had been cleaned up while you were asleep. You spend quite a bit, even longer than the first passageway. You spend walking through just a deep, dank tunnel that seems to go under the Capitol. As you get closer, you begin to hear from above very, very faint horse walking. Some of the dust kind of falls from the roof. But eventually, you get to a point where the ruins wall is kind of like broken and destroyed, and it leads to like a regular dirt tunnel that continues going up. Skrubbins takes the wheel here and kind of guides you all because he has to do certain tasks involving unlocking the passageway. But eventually, you all exit out into what seemingly looks like an abandoned restaurant with decor very similar to a crab apple.
Oh my god, yes.
Of course. Oh god, can I see if there's any like is there any like crabapple branding on the walls? Like, is it actually a crabapple, or is this just a silly restaurant that?
Make a investigation check.
Hell yeah! I love investigating.
I'm really hoping there's the photo of the guy with the soil in his hand.
10.
I need to stop making checks ever.
Interesting enough, there's not that picture of the guy with the soil in his hands. You notice that there's crabapple branding. This seems to just be a shut down crabapple, but that very large portrait is noticeably not on the wall where it typically would be.
Maybe the guy died.
But you aren't.
Oh my God.
Well, this seems to be an older one that closed. The other
I
one's
see.
Still. So
Well,
doesn't-
yeah, but maybe,
That doesn't make any sense.
I thought the man
It's
was
Scally.
fake. I
Scally
thought the man
regularly
didn't
does not
exist.
make sense.
Think of like an old abandoned McDonald's in your area that hasn't been open since like 2002, when all the other new ones are
Yeah.
around.
It seems pretty empty. Like it seems like squatters have been through here. Stuff such as that. There's no like money left over or anything like that while you're looking. Exiting out, Skrubbins kind of shows you like a back exit out, so it's not like obvious you guys are in here. Walking out, you notice that the area you're in is kind of like the slums of the city. A lot of like poor people here. This is the elven capital, the ethereal capital. But this part of the city has a lot of other races that seem to like migrate over here. Let you all see the map of the city, so you know where you're kind of situated.
I love it when the
Oh
new
my
season
God.
drops and we get
Wait.
to see a new map.
Oh,
New map time. Oh my God.
The
oh
Goron
my
City.
God, that's a massive fucking map. Holy shit.
Yo, there I am.
guys, I think I see a Colosseum.
I think I see a Shello.
Holy shit.
Oh,
this map
no.
is massive.
So this is an overhead view of the entire city. Pebble and Skrubbins, who are familiar with the city at the party, kind of describe the area to you, but they tell you that the city is divided up into districts.
Oh,
Oh,
Apparently, you have
Oh.
to.
okay.
Currently,
Oh, shit.
you all are
That's the major
situated
road.
in Straeside, the purple section to the left there, that you kind of went underground through mountain to.
I keep misreading things. I thought that the Diamond Doc said Diamond Dads, and I was very confused.
Mage's Row? Ayo?
East Ender. That's like a show.
Military district. Oh
Is that-
shit!
is that-
I
is that
should
a British
not go
show?
anywhere near
That's a
there.
British show.
It's a British joke.
Can we, before we get any further, can I ask if this is intended to look like a pair of testicles?
What?
How do you
what?
see? How do you
Where?
see?
Like a Rorschach test.
I see it.
As in, like, if you rotate the whole map counterclockwise.
Bro.
You know
I
what?
see it.
You know what,
I mean,
Aaron?
I don't really-
While I was making the map,
Go to a
I did
doctor.
think it kind of looked like that, but I was like, surely no one else will think that, so I just left it. But you're right, it does look like.
We're in the land of Diz.
Oh my god.
So Pebble and Skrubbins are kind of explaining the districts to the rest of you who've never been to the city. Mountain and Erdleton are kind of like on the outside. A lot of people actually consider Mountain and Erdleton just kind of districts of the city, like unofficial districts of the city, since they're so close in proximity, but they're technically outside of the city walls. You guys are in Straeside right now, which is the slums, and also it's the poorer part of the city, but also a popular part of the city just for people who are like new to the city looking for like a better start. However, Low Ridge Gate is also a part of the city for people migrating to the city, except Low Ridge Gate is a bit of the more higher end part. If people don't have enough money to make it in the city, they usually wind up in Straeside. If they do, they usually end up in Low Ridge. The typical city goer would live in the Solera residential area. That is where most of the people in the city live. However, people also live in Ivory Rise, which is a popular place for like apartment buildings and like very expensive living quarters. A lot of people will have a house in Solera, but then also they'll have like an apartment in the Rise where they'll stay at if they don't feel like commuting the next day. Especially businessmen who go to the Sunleak Towers, which is kind of like the financial district. So there's a lot of high rises there for like corporations. Next to that, Lordmarket, that is the market district. That's where most of the shops in the city are. However, there's other shops in each of the other districts. That's just where a lot of them kind of congregate. Entertainment district is notable for having a Coliseum, as you all noticed. There's also other things there, like the Playhouse that Shello had noticed. The half-orcs, Eb and Abe, have a solo residency at. There's also that's also where kind of like the red light district of the town is. Red light district is just kind of like a street within the entertainment district. It's not like I mean it's more classy than what a red light district would typically be, because the city is overall kind of very classy, except for like Straeside and East Ender, maybe the industrial district, which is kind of looked down upon, but most of the city is very pristine and clean.
So they only do hand stuff over there.
I don't know what a red light district is, but it sounds
prostitutes.
Fun.
Peanut,
Yeah,
I have a question.
Yes.
How many crabapple institutes are in this capital?
Well, actually, you'd see from the streets of Straeside, you'd see over to the Sunleak Towers, where all the giant financial towers are. You see a giant tower with a crabapple logo on it.
Oh my
Yes, let's go to corporate.
It's the headquarters.
It's the corporate offices the manager had mentioned to you.
That's where the manager is. Yeah, I'd imagine
Can we go
if he made
see
it
the
there.
manager again? Cumfuck might have got him first.
God. I hope he didn't. I
Oh,
hope the goblin did not come here. For his own
What,
sake,
what,
I
what
would
if
like
they
him
made
to
Cumfuck the
survive.
new CEO of
I was about to
Crabapple?
say that.
There's the Oran Square, which is the area where most of the churches are, the cathedrals and things such as that. That's kind of like the holy area. Mage's Row is where a lot of the wizards congregate, obviously. Not necessarily wizard shops, however there are a few wizard shops there, but that's kind of where a lot of like magical experiments are conducted. Through the city's construction, they wanted the wizards to do experiments as far away as possible to where people like actually live and where like the king is and stuff. So that's why it's kind of at the outskirts of the city there. But it's also close to University Center, which is not a like wizard academy. They do like magic classes and things like that, but it's more of like a general just university. There's Royal's Cross, which is where the castle is for the king. That's where a lot of the government centers are. There's the industrial district in close proximity of the docks for shipments, the diamond docks. At the bottom is East Ender, which is kind of like the farming district. It's where a lot of the lower class people live that aren't like immigrants, you know, so like people who like grew up in the town, the lower class but not like extreme poverty. Then lastly, there was a entrance to this in Mountain as well, but the Braywood, as described to you all when you're talking to the one general store guy in Mountain, the Braywood is the area for the wood elves primarily, because the Braywood, which is named as like the forest that goes even outside of the city, that's kind of like the holy grounds for the wood elven deity. So that's where a lot of them live, and that's where a lot of them conduct religious ceremonies. That's where the Druid Enclave is situated. Oh, and I forgot the military district. The military district is just where all like the guards and stuff is situated. That's where the military conducts their like meetings for the wars, things such as that.
I want to go shopping. I have.
Whereabouts was the apartment actually?
Oh yeah.
We can retcon it because I didn't tell you where it was, but we can imagine that they gave you an address. That would be in Ivory Rise.
Oh,
I'll be right.
Assuming we're like somewhere here in Straeside, we walk through the Sunleak Towers to get a little bit of a tour of this little area as we go to Ivory Rise to get to the apartment.
Well, actually, while you guys are kind of walking through Straeside, you do notice that this is where Doppie's bar is. There's also a like small kind of convenience store called Straeside Convenience that's situated, but other than that, it's mostly like living areas.
well, we should probably go to the bar then.
Yeah, I mean we're here already.
No drinks for Shello though.
Yeah, Shello's not allowed.
We're here to
drinks.
do a job. I would never drink on the job.
You
no,
would.
never.
I would, but-
This is scarier than I was expecting.
Well, as you guys are walking around Straeside, you do see like people dealing drugs on the streets, some seedy-looking criminals. It seems this is the more like crime-oriented part of the city that the rest of the city just kind of turns a nose to.
We should show them the what for.
No, we should
No,
keep
they're
walking.
I don't
They're
think we
living
should.
here.
I can't count that high.
What?
4?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I heard you say what, and I had to finish it.
Thanks, Boot.
Alright, I'm gonna
Good
change
job.
it to a beautiful woman, but I'm not doing a voice. I'm gonna
gorgeous
just do my
dame.
regular
Oh,
voice.
come on.
Okay,
Come
fine, I'll do
on.
a fucking voice. God damn it. Alright.
Yay. Can I? Wait, I shouldn't walk in first. Skrubbins should go in first.
Yeah, go on, Skrubbins.
Here I go.
Alright. It's kind of scary in here. Or maybe I'm just a
On the
pussy.
table.
Maybe.
I like that these tables over to the right are like, oh, there's a piano. I want to play the piano. But no, maybe not the right time.
No.
So I
I'd
gotta
like to
walk
sit-
up.
I'd like to sit down at this table with this man.
I gotta walk up to
No,
this-
leave
this-
people alone.
No,
Gentlemen,
let him
right?
talk.
Are
I'm
you
not talking to him.
are you all walking up to the barkeep, or some of you like staying back?
I'm gonna stick with Skrubbins. I don't know about you all.
Sit back.
I'm sitting with this stranger.
Okay. So I'm gonna say hello.
As you sort of approach this barkeep, he looks up and says, "Martha, is it really you?"
Oh no.
He knows that.
God damn it! I wasn't told. This wasn't in the job description. So I'm disguised as like somebody he knows.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
suppose.
I did. Yeah. Did. I don't know. Am I?
Did the accident give you memory loss? What's Martha?
Yes. It did.
I can't believe you're alive.
This fucked up.
This is so fun. I feel so bad.
Told to give you a note.
A note? He takes the note and looks at it and he's like, Oh, that damn Noctis Healy. Sick sense of humor, that guy. Wants to remind me my dead wife's held by the keeper now.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I get rid of my disguise now?
Yeah, he's...
Okay. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that was what I was doing. I would have never agreed to that.
He's like shaking his head as he puts his arm up. You notice this guy's covered in tattoos, but one of his tattoos on his forearm kind of like lights up as he like moves it over the note. All right, yeah, he'll get his shipment. He told me the rest of you. He like looks around the room at everyone else who's kind of like staying back. You guys can come over here. It's no problem.
I don't know, are
Okay.
we heading over?
I suppose I'll head over, and as I pass this kind gentleman, I'd like to whisper, "Meet me out the back."
No!
Like I was
What
like
a good
I was
time.
sipping on beer, clearly intoxicated. He's like, "Oh, the voices are back."
No!
The bartender kind of walks over to where like the more like drink stuff are, not like the paperwork.
Do you have any apple juice here?
How old are you?
18.
That's plenty old to drink some ale. He starts pouring you
No,
a tankard of ale.
no ale,
Sure.
please,
I'm
no
a part
ale.
of the Thieves Guild, so anyone can drink free here. It's a member of the Manus Noctis, and he like kind of looks over all of your shoulders. He says,
Oh no.
"Oh shit! Capitol Guards are coming."
Oh fuck. Hello?
Oh,
He like kind of looks around. He
where's
says,
my spell book?
"They were here looking for someone, and I came up with a fib to get them out of my hair, but it looks like they're coming back. Nox told me y'all were hot criminals, so listen, we got a storage room
We
in
are
the
pretty
back.
hot.
Get in there and hide. I'll deal with them." He like tilts his head back to that room behind him in the back left. He says, "Get in there. I'll talk to him and try to get him to go away. If anything hairy happens, just prepare your weapons. It could lead to a fight."
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Alright.
Um,
Pebble
cannot-
grabs her long sword and shield as she sort of runs to the back.
Can I look at the window and see if there's anyone like vaguely I can see?
The window before you went into the back room?
Yeah.
You do see two Capitol guards coming. They're like those like elf knights you guys have dealt with before.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. You could turn into one of the
shit.
guys that was sitting at the tables.
But then they're gonna see two people.
As you go into this back room, he follows you back there and kind of like he grabs like a box of something from the side and just takes that, then closes the door and locks it to look like he was grabbing shipments from back there and not like putting you guys back there, and then he goes back to where he was. You guys are currently in this storage room. It's dark in here. Besides like the light coming through the window, there's boxes with food items, barrels of alcohol. There's a hatch on the floor with a padlock. Boxes stacked to the ceiling, sort of in the back.
Can I see what's up with that hatch on the floor?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. How's an 18?
Ooh.
It's clearly locked by key. It seems to be reinforced with like iron and stuff, a lot more than what you imagine a typical storage room and like a bar would have.
Okay.
By investigating it, it doesn't seem like you could easily like just break it.
Yeah, okay.
The rest of you who are like still by the door, you start to hear these knights come in like clanking their big heavy armor. You kind of hear a kind of faint conversation going on the other side of the door where the bartender is.
What kind
we
of
try to like
conversation?
listen closer.
Yeah, make a perception check. If you want to do it with advantage, Mherren, since other people are also doing it.
Oh, thank God. Okay, didn't do much.
10.
Literally too different.
That's still pretty middle of the road. So you get a little bit. You can make out a few words, but it's not entire sentences. It's very muffled. You hear elf, brown hair, green eyes. That's about it.
I don't know what you just said,
Oh.
but
I
Elf,
think
brown
I
hair,
heard
and green eyes.
Elf, brown hair, green eyes, yeah.
elf, brown hair, green eyes. Okay.
What I
Very-
thought I heard.
Very generic sounding person.
Eh.
That,
Yeah.
that makes me curious, though.
Well,
May I?
you may.
I believe that was the form that that Skrubbins took.
Oh shit,
Was it? I thought it was blonde for some reason.
Half elf with brown hair and green eyes.
Oh shit.
But I could be wrong.
I think I just completely misremembered shit then.
Do you remember Skrubbins?
Let's say yes.
No, that's not.
It's not.
Can I change into another man? I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Generic man incoming.
Generic man.
Anything else?
Male
that you're all
citizen
doing?
05.
Can I look around over in these boxes over here?
As you kind of start walking over that way, you suddenly hear a just loud crashing sound and a shriek coming from the back, and a very large tankard kind of bounces out from behind that like wall of stacked boxes back there.
Oh crud.
Oh, fuck.
May I take a gander?
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk back and you see
I do see.
What do you see?
I'm terrified. Actually.
I'm worried.
Is there a little fella doing a jig?
All I'm saying is I see.
do the rest of you look.
But can I?
Yeah.
I mean, after hearing
I
the
wanna
noise,
look.
probably.
After hearing the noise, you all look.
Oh motherfucker! Oh, she's kind of pretty. Help! I'm in love with her.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, is that the girl? Bro, the elf brown hair.
Wait.
I can't see. I can't zoom in. Someone.
That's
that's
an
her.
Yeah,
elf.
wait, yeah, no,
Okay.
I thought that was, yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
the
I
girl.
just can't zoom in. I can't see. So.
I'm colorblind, so I couldn't tell what color the eyes were.
Wait, why am I rotated? What?
Fine. She's so
I
fine.
don't know.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar, do you recognize
That's why I
the
was
person?
thinking Balthazar.
No, I'm just thinking it's like proper like player art character.
Yeah, it is player
Like,
art. It's very
Oh,
nice art.
I know
Okay.
what's
I'm
going
looking
on.
at Discord, I'm like,
Can
where's the
someone-
new person? Wait!
Yeah, I knew
Hello?
it. I knew it. I knew it.
P3! Yo!
My best friend.
Holy shit!
Hey, my best friend.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Holy shit, P3!
Wait.
Oh my god!
Your character's such a baddie, dude!
Your character is very pretty.
How the hell
That's
did I get
crazy.
it?
P3, you fucking lied to me.
I'm so
Oh my
excited! Oh my
God.
god, I'm
That's
really
so
excited!
fucking crazy! I
fucking
did not
love
expect
this.
that.
As soon as I turned the corner, I was like, "Oh, I see."
Well, I'm like, okay, here's a new
Oh my
NPC. I'm like, wait, why are they drawn
Yeah.
like us?
I thought it was an NPC too, and then
I couldn't
realized how
even
nice
see.
the art
I
is,
also
was
thought
like,
that they were gonna be an NPC.
For like 2 months, P3 has been doing a bit where he's like shit talked the podcast behind the scenes and shit.
What the fuck?
But I
when,
believe
uh,
P3 the shit talk. It's the sting.
Gally asked me to join on their stream, and I shit talked it.
It was. I thought
No.
you were being so for real. I thought you were for serious.
P3, you have seen, after just collapsing here, you've seen Ant walk up to investigate, a ant boy. Then you see 4 others push past him to also investigate, a large half-orc woman, a large rock woman, and then 2 people that look like generic NPCs.
Damn.
Generic NPC,
No,
like
they're
what
lit-
race?
They
we
disguise
talking?
themselves.
They're disguised.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
it's
sorry.
just so
That's
funny.
right, yeah. I thought he was
What
roasting us. I'm
What
like,
race
what
of
the fuck did I
NPC
sign
do
up
they
to?
disguise as?
Balthazar, can you describe what you look like currently?
I'd say just like you typical looking like 30-year-old fucking peasant from the area. It's a rough area, so like,
I just
like-
need no race.
oh, human.
This character's racist.
And then
I'm an elf with human.
Oh,
I'm,
no,
I'm an
that's
I'm an
really
elf
racist,
with blue hair and
Oh.
pronouns.
awesome. So, P3, can you describe what the party sees currently sobbing on the floor in a pile of broken crates wet with beer?
They see a young elven lady with long brown hair, a white like cloak around her, with a really long tree branch looking staff. Her clothes are little more decorative than the norm, but nothing that stands out.
And they're soaked with beer?
I mean, there are broken beards.
Well, yeah, I know.
He's so cute!
I'm gonna cry! I love
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna
Oh
piss
my
myself.
Oh.
I'm literally gonna piss all over the place.
I'm gonna
Oh,
piss.
so
I'm gonna piss
cute.
shit and cum and vomit at the same
Stop.
time.
Can I walk up to this lady and be like, hello, why are you in here? What are you okay? You look awful. Like, not literally, just
Okay, Pebble. Please.
Great first
I
impression.
mean, you're a mess. What's wrong?
What's
No,
wrong
are
with
you
you? What's
alright?
the matter with you?
Are you
I
okay?
She's
I
crying.
just grip my stick and shove back in the corner as far as I can, not speaking, just shaking with fear.
Okay, Mherren's gonna grab Pebble's shoulder and like pull her back a little bit.
Oh
to
yeah,
give
you'll scare her a lot
woman
less.
I'm not
You'll
walking
scare
up to her. I am bringing us both backwards to give her space because she is terrified.
Hello, I'm an ant.
It's true, he is.
I-
know I'm
Can you
good
talk?
I'd like to just kind of try and like
Yes,
speak between
you can.
everyone because everyone's pushed in front of me, and go. I am a humble leader of this grand party.
I just start crying.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, oh no!
You've
Start
never
crying,
seen
like,
an ant
why
talk
can it
before.
talk? Why can it talk? No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Hey, it's okay,
okay.
buddy.
Get it,
Hey, it's
He's
alright.
not dangerous. He's a friend
He's in
of ours.
fact very, very fragile. If you look at him the wrong way, he may collapse.
I can't
Uh,
quite
just
hear you
pull
from
it.
up there.
Just hey, are you able to tell us your name? How you got here?
I look at the group, and you said one's disguised as an elf.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
I talk to the elf. I'm Sana. I'm Sana. and I'm only looking dead center at the elf. No one else.
Oh, really?
Says,
That
let's
makes
go.
me a little...
I'm getting
That's
the
not a
ick.
good thing.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk in my regular voice because I'm disguised. So I'm like, okay, well, hi, are you okay?
You're not gonna kill me, are you?
I wasn't planning on it, no.
We definitely could, though.
No, we are not.
No, listen.
No, Shello, in the corner. Now. Go.
Can I go?
Not shallow and murder
I'm out.
intent in his eyes.
I like to go.
I'm
No,
out.
I'm just saying that we could. Can I go sit on the like chest or whatever that's over here?
Yeah.
Can we put a muzzle on him?
No!
As
I'm
you all are
putting him in
talking,
timeout.
I'm just slowly getting up and like using my staff as like an anchor, just my legs constantly wobbling.
Oh.
And I offer assistance.
Can I offer a healing potion?
I when you offer that, I shriek.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you freaking out?
I never seen an orc or
Oh.
that thing
Oh,
before, and I
no.
point at the ant and the rock.
They're all fine. Don't worry about it. They're just people. They're just different. It's okay.
We can fix her.
We can
Rebuild her. What are you doing back here? What's up?
I'm hiding. If you guys are back, you're here to capture me, aren't you?
No, we're hiding as well.
We are also hiding.
So you're criminals.
It depends.
Are you? Is that why you are also hiding?
I don't respond.
Okay, wonderful. Anyways, Mherren's gonna hand Skrubbins the healing potion to give to her, because clearly this direct stuff isn't happening.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys actually noticed she's not like physically hurt or anything, but it seemed like
Oh, okay.
she was like stacking boxes. There's a window behind her that's all the way up at the top, not even big enough for her to really fit through, but she was like stacking the boxes up to like get to that, and she seemed to have like collapsed and like broken all the boxes on her fall.
Aww.
So she has a few scrapes, but nothing major.
What are you hiding for?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say. No, you turn me in if I say.
Well, we're not exactly.
We've done worse.
Yeah.
Can Pebble
I
sort of
really don't.
like,
I'm not gonna say that. Just
can Pebble peek over Skrubbins and just be like, trust me, we've done a lot more than you could really
okay.
worry
Okay. Let's
about.
not. Let's
My-
not
my
say that.
eyes
That I
just
think that
sink
makes
in
her
despair.
more anxious.
We're
Okay,
trying not to,
how about we
raise
all
her level
put-
of anxiety.
Let's just leave Skrubbins and her alone. Let's just give some space. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
Are the guards at least gone?
At this point, actually, the bartender hurriedly like comes into the room and like closes and relocks the door behind him. As he approaches you all, he says, I see you met the other stowaway. See, normally I just let the guards take whoever they're looking for, but this dame can hold her liquor like no other, and I'm not about to lose out on a paying customer.
Liquor, you
Impressive.
say?
Listen, those guards
That's
looking for this
crazy.
girl left the bar, but they're lingering outside. The six of you can go through the tunnels in that hatch. It connects right to an establishment down the road. We do business with transactions. He like holds up his fingers as he says that. They're doing like the air quotes thing. The six of you, you guys can go through there. It goes just like down the road. Just make absolutely sure you turn right. No, sorry, left. Turn left. And there he starts
Oh.
unlocking it, and he opens it up for you all.
Okay.
Mr. Barkeep,
Yeah,
so which is the right direction to turn?
right. It's left.
Right, left, right.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you tell us
okay.
definitively what direction to turn?
I said it's. Hold on. No, I was correct the first time. It is right. Go right.
Right.
Okay,
Are
sir,
you
I don't,
sure?
I don't
Are you,
know.
like,
You guys need to
super
hurry up and get out of here. The guards might come back.
Okay.
They're suspicious of back here, so hurry up. You all go through the hatch. one by one, and then as he kind of closes it behind and relocks it, you hear a bit muffled. You hear, "See you later. Remember to turn right. I mean left."
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I hate this guy.
Right.
So what is
We,
the
like,
order you
split up?
guys are
I
walking
went-
down this
I
tunnel?
I want to be in the back.
I think I went first.
I want to bring up the rear.
I'm somewhere in the
also
middle.
probably.
Is it a lit up corridor, or am I going to need to use Major Light?
There are some like braziers with like coals in them, kind of lighting it a bit, but it's fairly dark.
I might use Major Light just in case.
Plus, Shello still has the lantern that he like carries that lights it up, so it's not that bad. Sana, where would you be situated?
I would be near the back, just trailing away from I would be sticking closer to the orc more than the human, but I'll be more towards the back.
Okay.
Genasi, huh?
Oh.
Wait, so you're sticking toward
Sticking
the
closer to the
You
orc?
do get to a fork in the tunnel that goes left or right. They both seem to extend with lights lighting both of them. Which way do you go?
I say left because he corrected himself
Right.
to right. No, but he corrected himself to left every
He
time.
constantly corrected himself both ways because he also said, "Oh no, I was right the first time." With
Wait,
right.
Well, yeah, he said
Oh.
right the
Saying
first
left.
time.
So- Yeah,
I
it's
hate
bad.
this guy. I hate this guy.
Assume he said nothing
Yeah.
else besides go right the first time.
I guess right.
So going right, you walk a bit more for a little bit until you come to a sort of room in the tunnel. It seems dug out a bit more. There's like shipping boxes, this random junk in here. It seems to possibly be the exit that leads out to somewhere else.
I happened to see a couple of objects by that broom. Could I look around, see if I see anything good, anything shiny?
Yeah, you can go ahead and walk over there and make an investigation check.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
ominously
perfect.
quiet.
Go to
It's
4.
very quiet.
4, you're just seeing like a box. That seems to be a shipping crate, but it's empty. There's some broken pottery next to it, and then a broom that seemed to sweep up the broken pottery into just one pile, but you're not getting anything other than that.
Okay.
On the other side of this cave, you do see a ladder going up with a lit brazier under it.
I'd like to continue forth
Okay.
haphazardly.
Haphazardly, more like full hazardly, because
Okay, good.
Oh shit.
Oh,
once you get to that point in the room, the ground begins shaking under you, and
Motherfucker.
holes form in the ground, and a beetle-looking creature, kind of like a giant tick, comes out of one of the holes. You see from the other side, another one comes out of that hole. Another one in that hole. Everyone roll initiative.
It's okay,
Oh.
we got this.
A
A
test
natural
roll.
one.
Oh no. I mean,
I am-
I am-
that makes no
I am
sense.
in the back,
That
just
makes
saying,
so
I'm gonna die,
much
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Oh, my
No
heart
one-
hurts.
No one can stay to comfort her because we all have to fight. We all have to fight the tick.
What's that like cowboy meme where he's like, first time?
Scrubbins, you're at the top of the initiative.
So I'm gonna move here. Okay, well I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot one of them. The one on the left.
Okay, that one? Alright, go ahead and roll an attack for that one. An 18 does hit, so yeah, you shoot this thing. Right when it comes like out of the ground, notice it before anyone else, and you kind of shoot it in the back as it crawls out, dealing 10 damage to it.
Does everyone else notice that I'm the man?
I'm very torn between staying here where I'm at or going closer. Because I don't want to just leave her in the back alone.
Okay, well we need to fight these
Oh.
things.
I have
You
a
have
bow.
How far is your bow's distance?
150. So I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you can hit them. Long distance.
Even with the distance to this one. Yeah, I can hit them all.
Yeah. Possibly focus the ones
Yeah,
closer, but pop off.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna focus the one closer, but just in
Yeah.
case we kill the others. I can still reach that one. I'm gonna attack the same one that did that one. Does a 20 hit?
20
Modded
definitely
20?
hits, yeah. Yeah, so following
6
Nertz's aim here. You shoot one right after him, also hitting it as it like crawls out of the ground in the back, dealing a little bit less damage, but still this one immediately just coming out of the ground already looks pretty hurt.
This bodes well for us.
But it is now the first one that came out's turn that begins running up. It goes right up to Shello.
Hello.
And Shello, it is going to attempt to bite at you.
Ooh.
Does a 11 hit?
No.
Okay, it tries to snap at your toes. Doesn't quite get you though.
Bigger these things. Snapped at his toes?
This thing is
Well, it's
about
like crawling.
as big as Shello. Maybe a little bit smaller.
You're too small to hit me.
I would like to run up to this guy. Boom! And then I would like to attack with my longsword.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Natural 20!
Nice roll damage.
11.
So 22. Damn, so you hit this thing, do like a big chunk out of it, just like cutting a few of its like legs off as it like gushes blood out. It's looking already on the verge of death. However,
Yummy.
Pebble, pulling your sword out of this thing's blood, your sword begins to get rusted and begins corroding.
Oh shit.
You now
Wait.
have a -1
Like permanently? Oh,
to
motherfucker.
damage rolls.
To damage rolls. Okay.
I would like to also attack the little guy in front of me.
All right.
It's a 6.
6 misses, unfortunately. So second attack.
Yes. I don't see what this one is. 17.
A 17, that does hit, so roll damage for that.
Yes, please. 5.
After Pebble had chopped some of its legs off, you then come in with a attacker right behind her and actually chop its head off, killing that one.
Yeah.
You then notice that some blood kind of gets onto your sword. It also begins to erode, get rusted. You now have a
Yucky.
-1 to that sword, your second sword.
Yucky.
This other one that came out of that same hole there is going to also run up. Doesn't quite get to you though, Shello, but you can see it like trying to like snap at you and get at you. Also, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use Acid Splash on the one that's closest to Shello that's not dead.
Okay. It does save from it, unfortunately. It's
Motherfuck.
it's like snapping at Shello and sees you from behind. Cast this and is able to dodge out of the Acid Splash's way. Doing anything else?
Sneaky motherfucker. That'll be it for now.
Okay, then Sana, is your first turn in a combat in this campaign.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, I just make my way up to
Top
I just
right.
move up there, just trying to like hug the wall and just hopefully stay out of sight. I'm trying to get around the bugs.
Yeah, this one from all the way across the room, it is then going to run up like the other ones did. It's going to full-on dash,
That's good.
getting up
Wonderful.
to about here. In line with the other one. Skrubbins, is your turn. Back to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move just kind of in front of the stranger.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Okay. A 10 misses, unfortunately. You're doing
Yeah.
anything else?
Can I swear at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck off.
Alright, Mherren's your turn.
Delightful. Alright, let me move up there. Right under this chest. I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Bottom one? Okay,
That
yeah,
one.
go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Bottom.
20, yeah, that hits again.
Wonderful. Fuck. 5.
Shooting this one, you do 5 damage. Not a whole lot. It's still looking fairly healthy. Kind of flinched at it, but it still has eyes on Skrubbins and Sana's little grouping there.
So I can like run down here without having to disengage, right? Like this guy's in attack distance.
It is not in attack distance now.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here in front of Skrubbins and Sana. I almost said Yana, I don't know why. And then I'm gonna attack with my new clockwork longbow
Alright.
because I don't want to degrade any of my weapons anymore. So does a 15 hit.
On which one?
Oh, sorry, this one right here.
A 15 Does hit, I believe. Yeah, it does hit.
I'm gonna shoot at him for 4 damage.
You shoot at this thing about where Mherren did, like on its back, where it's like more heavily armored, so it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Shello, we're back to you then.
I'd like to scooch over here. I suppose I'm going to attack with my scimitar again. 17?
17 does hit. 4. All right, yeah, you're. This thing's looking pretty hurt now. However, that sword is now beginning to rust as well.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the other one. That's a nat 20.
Nice. Roll damage for that with a -1.
So it's a 2. So that's 4 damage.
It's getting very bloodied up right now. It's looking fairly close to death, but that sword is now at a -2, beginning to get rusted even more.
Okay.
All right, Shello, it's going to move around you a bit and then take a bite at you.
Fucker.
But missing. They try to snap at you, but they can't really get you.
They don't know how to bite.
I'm going to go ahead and use magic missile on the one situated over here. So 2, 5, and a 4. Not bad.
5.
Oh,
This one's actually looking
12.
about as hurt as the other one now. These things are kind of getting fucked up right now. But Sana, it's your turn.
The people around me just hear me like mumble to myself, like I don't know how to do this. I don't know magic. I don't know what to do. I failed in my teachings. And then as like the ramblings go more and more, just like you cannot understand it, to the point where she just starts screaming, and like she's crying and screaming, and it is the most blood-curdling like cry you've ever heard. But she runs up, and she's just gonna smash the creature with her staff.
Nice roll attack.
Well,
She's so
good
close.
for her.
She's so close.
21. That
I'm so
hits.
scared.
Ooh!
God damn.
God damn.
And this
Wanna
would
bring my
probably be
notes?
two-handed, because she's like clenching it like
Yeah.
nervously.
No, don't fuck with Sana.
I just start smashing it.
In your rage, you finish this thing off. How do you want to do that?
Oh
I'm
my
just-
God.
I am screaming with the short end of my stick, just hitting into the ground, just crying. Tears are flying everywhere. And then when it's fully mushed, I just drop to my knees, crying.
You've got it now.
That's my turn.
That brings us to the top then, to Skrubbins.
I love her so much. I'm heartbroken.
God.
Okay,
Me too.
so I'm gonna attack that one. All right.
12 does miss. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna swear again.
It's a pretty short distance. Mherren's gonna run up and then with a javelin, just gonna stab down at the top of its head, I suppose.
Alright, roll an attack with that
Or try
javelin.
to. Oh!
Holy shit.
So does a nat 20, 27 hit?
That definitely hits, yes.
Oh! Max damage
Okay,
as
so
well.
22 damage. You go into like overdrive, overkill here. How do you want to finish this last rust monster off?
With the javelin, she basically just sticks it up through the middle of its head as if putting a head on a pike.
Like
And
you
with
did
enough force, so like pretty much no, I didn't.
Well, Balthazar
Balthazar did that. With my weapon, granted, but still. And then with how hard she does it, basically like sticks it in the ground.
And with that, all the enemies are destroyed. Who are Mherren, the javelin you use does get rusty from this thing's blood.
I figured.
But that seem to be all the visible threats you can see within this room right now.
Great.
Sana, you're a regular old cold-blooded killer like us now.
No,
Oh,
Shello.
don't. Hello,
Sana,
don't
are
say
you
that.
okay?
The crying has lessened, but after hearing Shello, just it picked up again.
Nice.
No,
job,
Shello. Please.
You could kill anyone if you
No,
wanted.
Shello.
You can kill anyone you put your mind to.
Stop.
Hearing
Balthazar
that,
smacked
she
Shello
actually
across the back of the head.
she actually stands up and says, I can. Just like turns around
Okay.
slightly.
No,
Just like us.
I mean,
Sana.
okay, we don't kill just anyone. You
We could.
can. You are strong. You did amazingly, frankly. Let's continue on. Try to calm down.
I'm
We are
gonna walk
okay
up.
now.
I'm gonna smack Pebble across the Shello across the back of the head. Damn it! I smack myself across the back of the head and then smack Shello across the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Um,
When
I'm
did you
gonna-
start carrying people out?
I have to ask: was Balthazar using a spell to disguise himself, or was it like a
Yeah,
trick of some sort?
it would have worn off by now, surely.
All right. So in seeing Balthazar, I start to like cheer up, like, oh, I like a facial recognition. So I start speaking in halfling to him, saying like, oh, I know you guys, and I just
Oh,
start going
fucking
off in
God.
halfling.
What's happening here?
Excuse me? What?
No.
Man's just rapidly looking between the two of them.
Pebble, yeah, Pebble's just staring at Balthazar like mouth agape, as I am right now.
Do you not speak halfling? I thought all halflings spoke that.
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to
Oh my
fucking.
How tall is Sana?
Oh my
Just out of
God.
pure curiosity.
I'm I'm like 5'7".
I just.
Oh, come on.
He's one like. He's also
He's 1 inch taller, I
5'6".
think.
I just assumed that
Okay.
Sana was from the academy. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
me too.
It's a short
This is-
joke.
If-
I get it.
What
I
are
get
you
the
then?
I get the reference.
I'm
If you're not a halfling.
It's almost like P3 watched the earlier episodes and decided, I'm gonna fucking use this bit.
I didn't watch the other episodes.
I would
Jesus Christ.
Motherfucker. No
After-
sympathy from Balthazar now.
after congratulating Sana on a kill well done. I'd like to go down to this what looks like a red cloak down at the bottom here.
Well, I'll make an investigation check.
Okay.
14?
Alright.
It seems to just be a normal kind of jacket someone like laid here, but looking around you get the impression that whoever was here, whether it be one person or multiple, but it seems like people kind of left in a hurry. You do find, though, 2 pieces of gold in one of the pockets.
Hey,
Oh,
can I
yeah.
take the can I take the coat as well?
If you want.
Okay, what
Oh.
about these papers? What do these papers say?
Okay.
They seem to
Remedy?
just be shipment information.
Oh,
Do you want
okay.
more information than that?
I don't really care that much
Okay.
about
You know-
about shipments.
Did you purposely put an Among Us here, or?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Wait, there's an Among
Oh,
Us.
that is a stretch.
That's a
Yeah,
that's a
yes,
big
Among
stretch.
Us.
That's just a texture of the ground with a rock on top of it.
Huh?
I'm gonna start carrying people out of this fucking tunnel. I have 2 shoulders and 2 arms. I
I
can
was-
carry 4 out of 5 of you.
Oh.
I
Hearing
won't
being
step on
carried
that.
out, I blush a little.
Whoa,
Bro.
So strong.
I'm sorry?
May I
That's like Mherren's whole thing as well, is carrying people around.
Sana
Santa.
is wanted, right? That's what we've gathered so far.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
literally it. That's all I know about her.
Would it be worthwhile to give Sana the red cloak?
Probably.
But I was also like, I kind of want to see Shello in a big fancy cloak.
Clop cloaks. You can have the white one.
Ooh,
Also, actually,
Okay.
make an Arcana check.
Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright,
So you know
thanks.
that one
Continue.
thing I'm supposed to be proficient in?
It's like Scally in fucking religion.
I fucking hate Will.
With that Arcana check, he sees a really nice thread count.
I'd like to walk up
That's
to Sana with the with the red cloak and just kind of hold it in her general direction. Just take it.
I look it up and down and just you can see disgust in my face.
Oh,
Okay.
Do I have to wear this?
Yes.
It might help disguise you as we walk about. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you absolutely don't have to, but it might help disguise you. Or at least make you look a little less like yourself if you're also wanted.
If you don't put it on, we'll all die.
No, Shello, stop
Does
it.
that include me too?
Yes.
Okay,
no,
give me a.
Shello.
I put it on. I just put it
Oh
on.
my god.
Oh,
I see
Come
she
on, God.
only cares if she dies and not any of us.
Well,
I don't know
she
you.
met us like
We just
she met
met
us like
her.
10
We
minutes
can't
ago.
expect her to care. And besides, we terrify her. You can see her shaking. I would not
We
be
only
surprised.
terrify her a little bit.
I move over to Skrubbins and Mherren and I just whisper and I'm like, don't aren't you guys afraid to travel with? And I point over at Balthazar.
Human?
Ah,
Why
he knows
would
me.
we?
Like,
Aren't humans, you know, like sexual predators?
oh
No!
My mom said they're barbaric beings. You know.
Can I?
You know.
She mentioned.
I was
this
preparing
one
for a
isn't
lot.
like
Hold
that.
I don't know
She
how
mentioned
to
about.
respond.
She mentioned failing her classes. Can I?
She's
No.
dumb.
No.
Sorry, I meant to say that in Shello's voice. It just came out as my own.
You mentioned failing your classes. Can I assume that you're from the college?
I was homeschooled.
Wait.
Your parents
You-
failed you? That's crazy.
You were
Wow.
being- Are you were talking about not being able to do any spells? Were you being home taught magic?
Yes, yeah, I'm a druid.
Oh, I love
Mhm.
druids.
And you failed your classes.
But I'm still a druid.
Do you know
Right.
any spells at all?
I know to spell in general, like
That's
spell, but
that's freaking epic.
Oh
Balthazar, Balthazar, give her a break. She's obviously had a long day, okay? It's fine if she doesn't know spells. She clearly maybe was failed by her own parents in school, which is kind of crazy, so don't really judge her too
It's not-
harshly. She's saying this
Not
under her
everyone
breath.
can learn magic. I can't even wield magic. It's purely at random. You being learned in magic is very impressive, but it's not so easy for everyone else.
even at random's better than what I can do.
I
You
Don't
want to
think
see
that's
some
true.
real magic?
No.
no,
I do.
no,
Alright.
Shello,
She
I will
just
pick
go
you
off.
up.
See it.
Go off,
See it.
Shello.
See it. It's fine.
He's gonna like do like the attached thumb trick.
No, I'd like to just walk away now.
Alright, so going
Oh,
out
wow.
the ladder at the end of the cave, you guys exit out back onto the Straeside streets. Notice that you exited out kind of in like an alley next to the Straeside convenience store you guys saw earlier.
They have
Indeed.
convenience stores in this world?
Yeah,
Convenient.
there's a
Apparently,
whole
7-Eleven.
there's a whole restaurant chain as well.
7-Eleven.
Great.
Oh, crabapple Inn, my favorite.
We should start heading towards Ivory. Well, wait, no, we should ask what the fuck Santa's doing.
Yeah,
Wait,
what is she?
Oh, yeah,
what is
so-
her goal? What is she out here? What does she want to do?
I guess, yeah, we should just ask if there's any particular place that she needs to go.
I can hear you guys talk, you know.
We're
No, this is out
This
of
is out of
character.
character.
Mine was clearly out of character.
yeah. You can always tell. when
P3 knows this.
parents
He's just being a
talking out of
cheeky little
character.
bugger.
So where the
Is there
fuck do
any
you want to
particular-
go?
I guess you could say it that way as well. Is there any particular place you're needing to go?
No.
Do you want to come with us, or
I have nowhere else to go. Can I?
yeah, of course. You're welcome to come with us.
Can you not go home?
I don't have a home.
You are homeschooled.
Me neither. Solidarity.
Call him
Excuse
fucking
me.
bluff.
Excuse me, keeper of the owl. May I have a word?
Keeper of the owl.
You see, they failed. And in my culture, once you have failed, you no longer belong. I believe that is the case.
Shockingly introspective from Shello.
And I'd like to do the detaching thumb trick.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Of course.
Never
roll
change.
Can I roll like a perception check to see if I get it?
Maybe insight, actually.
Insight? Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you
Seven.
know what's going on over there?
Holy shit! Oh,
It's okay.
He just ripped it off.
No, it's just a trick. He didn't. It's okay.
Don't tell her.
I'm not gonna
magic.
let her
You
think
can't
that he
spoil the
ripped off his
magic.
thumb.
Yeah, you're
They
ruining
don't
the
even
magic.
know how to do magic. Don't spoil it.
Hey! Hey. You knock it off.
By the way, in this back alley, there's a few like homeless people just like getting annoyed by your presence
same,
here.
bestie.
Kind of just like
Sorry.
wrapped up in like blankets.
We should.
Inappropriate response to the.
We should
I'm like,
skedaddle.
I'm sorry to bother your space. I'm very short on coin, but please to take this for the troubles we're causing, and I just hand them a platinum.
He takes the platinum and he goes,
Sure, on coin.
Oh, boys, we're getting high tonight. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I don't
three of
have
them
fucking
money.
they
I'm
all
so
like
sorry.
run.
How bad is it if people get so excited
Both of
over
them.
pennies?
Both of them.
pennies.
No,
You
she
just gave them more money than I've ever had in my entire life, Santa.
How?
she
Balthazar
I-
raffles around in his pocket to see the 2 copper that he's got.
What's that?
That is actual. Not necessarily pennies, I suppose.
Is it
The
like
common
roasted
dollar?
gold?
No.
Listen here.
Most people
you
also
left-
don't have access to gold.
Listen here, miss. Okay, I am the rich one in this party.
Are you?
Not
How much gold do you
anymore.
have right now? How
I'm
much
not.
gold do you have?
Please. I'm not. I don't have much money. Please don't.
Sana,
Don't
have you ever
expect-
left the capital?
Damn it.
No, I haven't.
Okay. The capital, it's might not be common for the common person here to have anything less than a platinum, sorry. But platinum is a very high yielding resource in the outer capital. It's not very common. You shouldn't let people know that you have only platinum because it will make you a target for thieves.
I don't understand. I'm scraping by as is.
It's
That's because you live-
different in the
you've been in the
capital than it
capital.
is other places.
Speaking of
Most people don't see more than copper in their entire lives, which you don't even know what copper is, it seems. It's the
what's
common
up, dude?
dollar. It's
when Balthazar says you could get like robbed or whatever, could I attempt to pickpocket Sana?
oh my
No.
god.
Make a sleight of hand.
I love you.
Okay,
I'm not
Mherren,
gay, but I
pick 'em
love
up.
you, dude.
I'm going to pick up Shello.
15.
15.
Do I roll something or
Can I?
What's your passive perception?
passive
below
perception's
saving throws.
13?
Okay, so you do not notice Shello
Can
pickpocketing
I-
you.
Let's see if
Shello,
I notice Shello getting so close to her.
Shello, you get 1 platinum.
Holy shit!
Okay, I'm gonna pick
platinum,
up Shello.
I would
I'm
like
picking
to
up
add-
Shello.
I would
I'm
like to
keep-
add, I thought that 1 platinum was 100 gold. It's 10 gold. I had the
Yeah.
check. I
That's
thought it was
still a
100.
lot.
I'm keeping the platinum though.
Okay,
Oh, well,
I'm
I'm
picking
good.
you up anyway.
I just look up to the group and just say, "Can you guys can keep me safe, right, and away
Yeah.
from the guards?"
Yeah, we can
Maybe.
do that. We can do that. We will be able to.
If you
Hey,
don't
just as
mind, Sana, we're in the middle of something quite important right now. We need to find this apartment. Do you mind coming along with us if we protect you?
As long as you don't turn me in or give me to the guards.
Trust me, if we turned you in, they'd ask about us, and then they would figure out that we're outlaws. We're not going to turn you in. Don't worry.
I just asked.
We
a
won't turn you in
question.
regardless, but be aware that we will get in trouble if we do, regardless.
So, like, hypothetically, just for, shits and giggles, what would you do if you saw a changeling? Just hypothetically, what would your reaction be?
Aren't those just made up things from the books?
I drop my disguise and I go, are they?
No.
I stumble back for a bit, but like, oh, I did.
Rand
the
like
opposite
reaches
of
out to
talking.
try and steady her, but doesn't want to invade her personal space, so just like sort of stops in midair.
I don't mean to be. I've only really experienced elves and the ones around the city. I haven't seen much of anything else around me.
That's okay, don't worry about it. It's fine.
We're
Change back
okay.
into my elf form.
If we're walking down the street, I'm most likely just gonna, have my hood up more and trying to like more hide my face, especially my ears, and just
You have a red cloak.
especially with the red cloak. I'm just trying to like puff it up to just like cover my face a little more and look. I'm very bad at looking like I'm very bad at high. I stick out like a sore thumb with
You
just how I
look
act alone.
You look like an outlaw who is trying to pretend they're not an outlaw. Like, that's how you look.
I don't know if they
Like-
look like an outlaw.
No, but I feel like you'd be less
way they're
suspicious
acting.
if you just
Looks
walked down the
suspicious.
road without any cloak. Like, you're more suspicious doing this than if you just had no disguise.
Hypothetically.
She's still like soaked in beer.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Oh no, I forgot.
To get to the apartment, you have to walk through the financial district. You're just going straight that way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
Wait.
Yeah, they just installed these speakers along the street.
wait. Wait, what is this? Oh.
We're going straight through the financial thing? We're not going, or whatever district? We're
I mean,
not
unless you
going
want to go
through
around. I
the...
already started playing the Sunleak
No,
Towers.
we're going through Ivory. We're going through Sunleak Towers, yeah.
Okay, I was just thinking maybe Balthazar wanted to go through the mage row, but we can just go straight.
This place, like I said, it's the financial district. A lot of people going to like big businesses for like meetings. People dressed more nicely here. It's in stark comparison to where you just were in the slums. One of the homeless people that had the platinum now has a suit and he's walking into one of the towers.
Is he still that man's life?
Yeah, you see the Crabapple offices. It's a very large building with a Crabapple logo. You walk by the building, you see two Crabapple businessmen, elves talking. One of them is like, so if we increase the amount of owlbear fat that we include in nuggets by 20%, our profits will increase by a whopping 1.68%. Isn't that grand?
Oh my god.
Is this
Is
the
that why
is this
the
the
nuggets
fast
were
food
so
you guys are
bad?
talking about?
Crabapples is like
No.
Applebee's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
I
never
mean,
made that
if
connection.
it's not properly cooked fat, then no. But if it's cooked properly, the fat actually makes nuggets taste quite good.
But you do also
Yeah, the
pass
terrible
by a kid that looks like a newsboy. He yells out, "Extra, extra! Just in from the Tabernacle Times! Is the age of abandonment over? King Einar declares the centuries' war will be over before it becomes the Millennia War. What will turn the tide of war? Will we enter into a new golden epic?"
I sure hope so.
When
Mherren's
the kid-
eyes like get trained on the kid just listening, like, and it's very obvious that she is very attentively listening to this child
Oh,
speak
ma'am,
about the
it's only
centuries war.
one silver piece for a paper. Would you like to buy one?
Sure. Yeah.
when the
Silver?
kid said
I'll take 2, please.
No.
when the kid said the king's
Wait,
name,
20.
Sana kind of like cringed and like looked down a bit.
Hmm.
I have an idea. I know what's going on here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't.
I have an inkling.
Do I notice,
Uh-oh.
do I notice Sana doing this?
It just came into my fucking head. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Hmm.
I think I know what's going on here.
We're gonna get into more trouble.
We kidnapped a princess.
So we're
No,
going
we didn't
at it.
kidnap nobody.
Getting the paper as you walk through Sunleak Towers. Are you like reading it out loud to everyone?
You want me to?
I would like to hear what's
Sure.
going on.
Okay,
Mherren's
so
gonna read it
Read-
aloud.
the headline for the paper, like the main piece is: just this morning, King Einar declares the centuries war will end within the year. When asked for details on the plan for defeating the Dragonborn, General Rosane stepped in that the information is confidential to avoid the information falling into enemy hands, but saying the world will soon see. This comes just days after the king announced his marriage, so many are wondering if this is a sign abandonment from the gods will soon be over and the world will once again be blessed by Corellan's light.
Mherren looks very skeptical the more that she reads. Like, she does not look pleased.
Do you want to make a history check on the name Rosane, the general?
Sure, yeah. Oh, not 20. Holy shit.
Oh, nice. So this
This
guy
is your name.
is a very buff and stern elf.
Is he buffer than me?
He maybe.
Wha-
It's
You
possible.
never know.
Now Mherren's mad.
He commands the armies from the capital, so he like does most of the planning for the war. He doesn't typically join for actual field combat unless it's a very important thing, but you know him as the person that in war you'd get like a command from the capital that would usually come from him on like what your plan was. But you never would have met him personally, but you definitely know that would be stationed here at the military district, and also he'd frequent Royal's Cross because he'd be very close to the king.
Okay. So I would know that the orders, even though not directly, would come from him.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically,
So, yeah, Mherren just does not look very happy. She looks super skeptical over this.
basically everything you did in war would have been instructed by him, except for like small things like day-to-day stuff would be like controlled by your like actual like commander. But most major plans for like when to attack, things like that, he controls basically all of that. He's the top-ranking military official, pretty much second to the king in ruling the land. But further into the paper, you see a few more stories, advertisements, things like that. You see that Crabapple Inn is the sponsor of the Pits of Pity and Lupin Pine with plans for major funding. You see a ad for a Colosseum fight at the end of the week. The title for this is Rabid Children Fight Against the Demogorgon.
No!
Oh, hell yeah.
No, okay, we need to do this very fast.
Demogorgon sounds kind of fun though.
Because you said that it says end of the week.
End of the week.
What's
Jesus
today?
Christ.
Currently early in the week. You have a few days.
Mherren,
can't
like, that's
mess that.
today.
No, I didn't. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like middle of the week.
It's basically
because
like
then we have like no time.
it's basically like Tuesday right now.
Okay, so
So it'd be on
okay,
like Friday.
that's
So you'd
not-
have a few days.
Oh,
2 days of
okay.
the week cannot exist in D&D.
They'd
I mean,
have
they're called
different
different
names.
things, I believe. Yeah.
They're called different things. I don't feel like looking them up, so
Oh, okay. I
Uh,
genuinely
You could just make it up on the spot right now.
One day, two
that'd
day.
be really funny and complicated because I'm gonna have to remember and add it to my notes. It's easier just to call it Monday and we just pretend that we say a fantasy sounding thing. And
Oh yes, Glob Day.
there's a ad for E&N Antiques in the Market District with some like examples of magic items they have in stock.
Hmm.
Antiques, you say?
A spread on how many warriors are unable to track and kill the beast of Green Clay, and Green Clay is thinking about raising the award even more than 3,000 gold.
Wait, what?
That's cumfuck.
Was that the? Okay, I was about to say, wasn't that?
Green Clay
Well, we-
is not really close to Haver Hills, but
3,000
believe
gold to kill
Oh.
some-
I believe in my heart that it's come from.
Oh yeah.
Health Safety shuts down Incredible Edible Restaurant Earlton.
Oh,
Then right below that is Help Wanted Exterminators at the Incredible Edible Restaurant Earlton needed. Then there's other random stories about the stuff in the city that doesn't really catch your eye or anything. Eventually, you finish walking through the blocks of the Sunleak Towers, and you...
I love this song.
Oh my god, this Tomodachi.
This song's very cute.
Sana like peeks up, like, what do you guys have to do here?
Well,
I don't
This-
remember.
Oh,
It's a free apartment.
Forgot.
Oh,
what's an apartment?
Oh, Sana.
apartment is somewhere that
This
you
is-
live, but you don't really. It's not a house. It's not like your own full building. It's kind of more of just like a room.
It's you make a typically monthly payment on a room in a building.
Oh,
Imagine-
is it like landlords
imagine
or something? I
us-
heard about this.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
landlord.
Don't you have to
Landlords.
tip them?
What?
Don't you have to tip them
This is-
normally?
Tip them.
this
Yeah.
is only concreting my speculation.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
Balthazar.
Yeah.
Seeing everyone just confused, she just blushes and just sinks back in the.
God,
back in the
she's
room.
adorable.
Shut up,
She's so
Scout.
cute. I love Sana.
Shut up, Lane.
You spot the apartment building, but as you guys are walking here, Skrubbins, in your head, you hear, "Ah, good boy, Skrubbins.
Oh, cute.
The impious travelers with you spoke of the Colosseum, and I will indulge in answers. The unripe souls fester in Sunleak, eh?" A bit of a pause before Nox continues. "Notably blue building, armored transport, come and go. Noctium will take care of the guard Jarus. Tell your friends I will quite enjoy our symbiosis."
Does
Okay.
anyone ever understand what Nox is saying?
Yeah, I
Because-
didn't understand a word of that. Can I just outwardly, like, no one else heard the message, so can I just outwardly be like, "Don't call me a good boy, I'm a man!"
You do know that you can
I get
respond to
that
this
a lot.
message. Because
I
he's
want
done
to
this
do it. I
before.
want to do it out loud so everyone will be confused.
Okay.
Do not worry, Skrubbins. I am also referred to as a boy, although I am an ant boy.
Apologies. I got a message from Nox, and he called me a good boy, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. But,
Rubbed you?
That's no. Pebble?
Okay, so in Sunleak,
Wait,
there's a
okay.
blue building that's guarded, but they're gonna take care of the guards, and that we need to symbiote him.
No,
What the-
look, it's
No,
the,
it's a
the
symbiotic
place,
relationship. We're
The
helping
place that the children are being held is a big blue building
Oh,
in Sunleak
Oh,
each other.
Towers.
Yes, that's being
Children!
guarded.
I forgot.
Yes, the children. How did you forget about the children?
No,
And
I
also,
forget about the children,
also
but I
maybe
forgot.
Gone is there.
Then
Can you
let's
stop
go.
hitting your head with a pan?
It fucking hurts.
Finishing going into the apartment building, at the front is a posh-looking younger elf that's like hammering something on the wall. "Hello, I'm Gabe de Twitterin. Can I help you with anything? Are you here to rent a room?"
I feel like I recognize the name to Twitter, and am I
You
crazy?
You should.
I do recognize the name, but I don't know why.
Well, if you were taking notes, you'd know.
Hey, wait, isn't that the bruh?
That's the bruh, yeah.
I know. Okay.
We'd like the apartment.
Are you here for the free apartment?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, grand. Well, come right this way.
If it has a single.
How bad
roach
is
in
it gonna be?
Pebble and Mherren make a investigation check.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
Wonderful.
I got a 2. How good's that?
I got a
10.
10.
Mherren,
please tell me
you
there's like rust things in there again.
well, Mherren, you notice that a lot of the buildings in the Ivory Rise, which is the district you're in, they seem to be made of marble.
Oh.
Like a white kind of construction. A few of the older looking buildings seem to actually be literally made out of ivory, though. Pebble,
What
make
check?
a history check.
All right, sure can do. Here we go. How's a 4?
Okay, so Mherren,
Oh.
looking around the building, you see that compared to the other buildings, this one isn't as fancy, but it's not like horrible.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you get. And Pebble, you get absolutely nothing. You don't know anything because you're stupid.
Nice and
That was
some
a personal
hostility
attack.
here.
Oh, what is
Oh
that?
my
Oh,
god.
the guy.
He begins showing you up. This is on the top floor, but he shows you up. He walks over next to the door, unlocks it for you all.
Can I go first? No, I want to go second. Actually.
Jesus, this is free.
Holy fuck!
I
Is that a
openly pog.
Holy
Is that a
shit.
real bear?
Oh my god, can I pet the bear?
It's
Are you
dead.
telling me that it's free because the building's made of marble and not ivory? Because this
Oh.
would class as a lower
This
economic
building actually is
area?
made out of ivory.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
I'm gonna
At least
try
the
and
outside
tell it-
construction is. The inside seems to be renovated, but the outside is ivory. So he shows you around. He's like, this is the living quarters. There's a fireplace. It comes furnished, so all the furniture stays. So bookshelf, a table. Through this room up here is the kitchen area.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh,
where I
I'm-
wanna
I pog
grow
so
up.
hard I lose my disguise.
There's a oven, stove. There's a storage area in this room. Continuing down, this right here. This is the bathroom. There's a bathtub, a toilet, as well as
Oh.
all my rooms. Since I am a grand mage from the Afterglow Academy, each of my rooms comes with a teleportation chamber. He takes out a magic glowing key. He says, with this key, you turn it into the ground, and after 10 minutes, glyphs of locks will unlock from below you. And after 10 minutes, it will teleport you back to your room, safe and sound right here on this glowing circle. It will, however, take up 100 gold from you, but
Holy.
it's
I can't afford
it's a
that.
small price to pay for the spell to activate.
I
Oh,
agree.
good thing we have a new friend who happens to have a lot of
I-
gold.
I don't have much. I'm sorry.
You don't have much gold.
No, it's okay.
God.
We don't have to worry about that for now.
We are the only apartment building within the capital that offers this fast travel service. Continuing on to the rooms, there are 6 rooms in this apartment.
Oh, perfect.
Each
Yo, who
one
wanna
is
play
a
checkers?
individual room.
That's
Oh,
We have
nice.
That's
one
chess.
side of
Oh,
rooms with a
nice.
nice view of the entertainment district from the windows. Natural sunlight. The other rooms, also quite nice, spacious, each one coming with a bed, a wardrobe, nice table, as well as other amenities.
Can I have the one with the teddy bear?
I was gonna say Shello should get the one with the teddy bear.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
I know I stole a teddy bear last time. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you-
I want
you have
this.
a
I
teddy
want
bear,
this
I
one.
know.
Dibs.
I would
Which
like
one are
one
you
the ones
wanting?
facing the entertainment.
And like I said,
place.
this apartment building is free, no charge whatsoever. It is yours to keep. No monthly payments.
oh.
And
How long do we keep
For
this?
lifetime guarantee.
Lord
Oh.
of the Land.
What?
How long
What's the
do you
catch?
expect me to live?
I do not know. That
Getting
is
extra
Ignore him.
potential.
Ignore him.
What
Ignore
if,
him.
what if they live longer than you and it gets new
Hmm.
management? Then what?
he starts to like kind of sweat a bit, and he's like, I don't have a spell for seeing into the future.
No, it's fine. We don't need to
can-
worry about such things. Thank you so much
Mm.
for this.
No. What's the catch?
Catch, yes, here you go. He tosses some paperwork to you, and he brings out a pen. Alright,
That's
so
not-
if you
that's
all
not-
are ready to take the apartment, please sign
That's-
here.
Before
Read the fine print.
we sign,
I'd like
what
to
is the
sign it.
catch? Nothing is free.
We need to read the paperwork,
signing
I
it.
think.
Read the
No.
fine print.
Can I?
This is
Roll
one
insight.
of our nicest rooms in here.
So
Yeah, you can make
suck.
an insight, man. Hey, 18. Yeah, you get that he's clearly hiding something.
Who has?
Okay, Mherren's gonna cross her arms and just stare down at him. There's something you're not telling us. Would you care to share? Can I roll insight? Or not insight, intimidation.
Yeah, you can go ahead and intimidate him to.
Fuck. 7.
Remember these
He grabs the
It's
paperwork
rough.
from Balthazar and hands it down to Shello. He was like, "You seem the most curious.
Oh,
I'll give you
no.
the pen."
Oh.
I'm gonna
no,
grab
no,
Shello.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
Wait,
snatch
wait,
him.
shut up. Can I snatch the paper out of his hand real quick?
Yeah, he hands it to you.
Oh, like fully hands it to me?
Well, he has it on a clipboard. He's kind of kneeling down and like holding it to you with a pen in hand.
But he's like not covering it anymore, right?
It's flipped to the last page where you sign. Go ahead and sign here, young boy.
And what am I signing?
To get the apartment for free.
No, what do I write?
Your name.
Which is?
Nothing.
I'd like to write specifically my name.
Yes. Hello, yes.
He looks at it and is like, I don't think this is right. He takes out another paper and I kind of like, who of you is signing for your lease here?
We will sign when you explain.
He hands it to Pebble.
No.
Okay,
Pebble!
I scramble away from him before he can take it back, and I start reading frantically through all the pages to see what it
Yes.
says.
Okay, good.
Make an investigation check, actually.
Okay.
And Pebble read.
The Pebble roll, let's go! 10!
Yeah, you see that it's just information about the apartment, different amenities. It says how much the lease is. It says $0 a month. So you do see that it is free. Water is provided, ice is provided, firewood provided, various amenities provided for like lighting the torches. That's about all you're getting from it.
Okay, Mr. Ditwitterin, was it? This deal makes no sense. There is nothing that you could possibly gain for giving such a nice apartment to people like us. Why are you doing this? What is the catch? I know there's a catch, and if you say no, I swear to God, I will shove my axe up your ass.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's a bit far.
Yeah, now we're not
please
getting
just
the
tell us.
apartment.
I'm just a very charitable person. I just want to give back to society.
You're clearly hiding something based on what they're saying. I don't have much, but I can. If I give you money, can you just tell them? This is freaking me out.
That's the point. I don't want your money. It's completely
hold
free.
one
I cannot
plant with
legally
my
take your money.
hand.
Actually, please don't hand me your money.
Can I
just
take
shove
the
it.
paper and
Connor,
can I
it's okay. It's okay.
After he says, "Please don't give me the money," can I throw one copper coin at him?
Just like at his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
Ow, please don't do that. Please just either sign the paper or I'll find a different tenant.
I try handing him the platinum again.
I don't want your... If I'm offering you a free
Guys.
apartment, the paper's already made up. I can't take your money.
Can Balthazar sign it? And he's not going to give up the information.
While you're like writing the R of your name, he's like, oh, I also must inform you that someone did die here. All right, thank you. He takes the paper.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I thought that was gonna be so much worse.
Wait, should we all
bad.
co-sign?
No.
Nah, Balthazar owns it now. That's
Oh,
literally
man.
not even
Is
that
the
bad.
He
place
can
haunted?
legally kick me out now.
No,
Oh my
I'm
God.
just
See,
fine.
Balthazar owns it. He now has something of worth.
I just
Shello's-
must from the
Aw.
capital. I must
Hey, you are
legally tell
homeless.
you that someone did die in this room. But it
How
is now
long
yours
ago?
now, and I have the documents. He pockets them. He's like, all right,
It's not
enjoy
that
your
bad.
stay. He begins
When
walking
when
out.
you say
Wait, which room?
now,
No.
Wait, which
hang
room?
do
How
you mean
recently-
do you mean the bear?
When? No.
all
Okay,
I had to tell you is that someone died.
No, I'm not
Okay.
letting you leave it at that. How recently did this person die?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Motherfucker.
Thanks,
Can I-
Shello. You dismissed him.
Don't
Okay.
let him go.
You know
Death
what?
is not
I'm
the worst
gonna-
thing that can happen in this area.
It's fine.
Definitely not. Like that should have been so much worse if we have the police on our ass now because. Okay, whatever.
We've literally
Can I-
killed people.
Hey,
Skrubbins
one of
is-
you-
They are already on our ass.
But
Can
Okay.
one of you ask them which room they died in? I don't want to sleep in that one.
Generally, when they clean up a crime scene, it'll be the
can we
tidiest
like
room.
investigate every room to see if we?
Yeah, if you wanna, if
Helen?
multiple people are investigating, Mherren, you can make an investigation check at advantage,
Okay.
or two of you can roll separately.
Can
Oh.
I just like
Okay,
lift
maybe
up
someone else should roll.
the bear
Oh.
rug with my stick?
I did it. I got 10.
10? I mean, you're not really seeing any signs.
All right, this is my room.
Just choose the rooms you want, I suppose. If there's anything wrong, then we can always just switch the rooms.
I would like a room pointing this direction.
How late in the day is it right now?
You see from the window that the sun is beginning to go down. It is about probably like 7, 8 p.m.
Do you guys want to go talk to those conjoined twins that Shello had talked about?
We don't talk to them.
What?
They're performing. We don't go talk to them.
Maybe that's something we can do later. It's I think been quite a long day for everybody.
I doubt there's like anything special in my room, but I
You could
see a
all, like-
teddy bear.
There is a teddy bear,
You
so
could
they're
all,
like
like-
fall in between the bed and like the wall.
Pebble's gonna spend sort of a lot of time, especially as people are deciding on rooms, just sort of like sitting in this chair staring into the fire. She has this look on her face. She looks almost scared, but more like she just has a lot to think about at the time.
Mherren's gonna notice and just come up, pat, like just not even pat, just put her hand on Pebble's shoulder, like, "Hey, are you all right?"
Pebble is gonna try and shrug Mherren's hand off. Just sort of. She seems really upset by something now that you're closer. You can tell.
She's gonna put her hand down. She's heard that loud and clear. She's just gonna say, I'm not gonna pry, but know that if you need anyone to talk to or if you need anything, I'm here. And I guess I always will be. Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
She looks up at Mherren for a second, and then looks back in the fire and sort of just sighs and says, "Mherren, I don't think you should help me. I don't think that's a good idea."
It doesn't have to be. It's my choice.
I'm telling you that it's the wrong choice.
And I'm telling you that I'm not going to waver on it. You're important to me. After all this time, you've become important to me, and I'm going to help those who I care about.
She looks back up at Mherren and almost looks angry, but more with herself. She looks back down and says, "You don't deserve to help me, Mherren. You don't understand. The longer we're in this capital, and the longer we're outside of that terrible pit, the more I realize I shouldn't have come with you three. With you. You guys deserve to be free. You aren't bad people. I'm not like you."
What makes you say that?
Mherren, I'm a killer. Not in the way you are. Genasi, we aren't good, okay? We aren't like you. My ancestry, my bloodline, it's all from evil. Everyone tells me so. All those people in the town, they looked at me and you could see it. My old village was destroyed. Hundreds of Genasis were burnt to the ground by kobolds. My entire family. And when I got taken to a new home in the capital, I learned what I am. Genasi are monsters. We're nothing but danger. And maybe I was put in the pit for a reason.
Pebble, look at me. Look me in the eyes. You may be a Genasi. Your ancestors may have done terrible things. You're Pebble. That's all you are. You are just you. And you are good.
You don't understand.
I don't
When
need to.
I was training as a
you.
paladin, I was fighting with my priest, and I killed him. I killed him. An innocent person. A follower of Angarath. I killed him. I don't deserve to have escaped. I should have been sent to that god-awful prison, and I should have died there.
No, you shouldn't have. I will put a stop to that right now. You are a good person. Despite a mistake that happened, because I can tell that you feel immense remorse. A killer doesn't feel that. It was an accident. I can tell you that right now. Even if in the moment it happened, you are still good. One mistake doesn't make you an evil person. I've frankly killed more than I like to admit. And more than enough of those people were likely innocent people forced into a war against their will. Do you think I'm a terrible person?
No.
Then you aren't terrible either. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes things we don't want to happen. It doesn't make you an awful person. It makes you a person that went through something terrible. And that's okay.
Nox was right. Though. Do you understand? I'm a
Nox is full of
Genasi.
shit.
No. I'm a Genasi with an elven god. And I've tried so hard to fix myself, but I can't. It's my nature. I'm not going to the afterlife. I don't know where I'm going, but it's not where I want to be. You can tell that you sort of got to her for a moment there, and then she sort of like almost like reminded herself of what she believed. Not saying that's correct, but she's sort of stubborn, and she's going to get up and just walk to her room.
Mherren's kind of gonna sigh, but she doesn't look. She looks upset, but not like disappointed or mad. She just looks like remorseful, like disappointed in herself that she couldn't help.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Sana just
Ugh.
exits the kitchen because she was just hiding in there, not wanting to disturb, not knowing what to do.
That conversation got pretty heated. Some of you may have been able to hear, like, from your rooms, like Shello and Skrubbins and Balthazar. You probably overheard a bit of that.
So Mherren doesn't see Balthazar down the hall, but she sees Sana come out, and she just tries to shoot her a smile. It's strained, but she tries.
She just stops. Like whatever she was trying to say, she just doesn't say.
Mherren seems lost in thought, but she's trying to hold up.
I get flustered with just the awkward silence, and I rush off with the food, and then I trip and break the plates and hit the ground hard.
Oh!
And I just all my food is all over me now, and
she's gonna offer a hand to help Sana up, but she's not actually gonna touch her. Sana, can I help you up?
out leave.
Okay, Mherren's just gonna lift Sana to her feet and keep her steady.
Sana just looks like a wet cat.
Like those videos of the cat who shoved their whole faces in their wet
Yeah,
food.
yeah, exactly like that.
Oh, poor girl. Alright, Mherren's gonna help Sana over to the bathroom and just wet a towel and help. Just set her down on the counter, I guess, somewhere, wherever she can sit, and then wet a towel and help clean her off. At least her face.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's all right. No problem.
I just look away, embarrassed.
It's all right, Sana. Did you want to clean yourself off and grab some more food? I can clean up the mess in the hall. It's really no problem.
This is my only pair of clothes I have. I have to throw them away now, and I don't have any other clothes.
Girl.
Oh, I still have a shawl.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that she just thinks her clothes are ruined after getting food on them?
I know.
They are.
I'm aware.
So
I'm aware.
rich.
I'm aware. Son, we don't have to throw them out. Here, you can use this. It should be big enough to cover you, considering I'm quite a bit bigger than you. I can just wash your clothes and get rid of the food on them.
Can I change in peace at least?
Well, yeah, I didn't know if you were going to take the offer. I didn't want to force it on you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then.
I start changing. You hear a giant bang, and I'm okay. And then I change.
Okay.
I change clothes for the night.
Wonderful. Oh my god.
I'd like to try and claw at the teddy bear at the side of my bed, but probably fail to get at it because my arms are short.
Oh my god.
I mean, you could probably fit under the bed to grab it.
Yeah, but I'm on top of the bed already.
Oh my god.
Mherren has to be a therapist for Pebble, has to be a little like fucking servant for Sana.
I thought I was just being nice to people, but I guess I'm sorry.
Sana's walking around really, really like concerned because everything's off. She took everything off and only has a gigantic shirt on. She's not realizing that not all the clothes got dirty.
Oh,
You are just encouraging more comments.
Okay. And she just rushes up to her room, and if Balthazar is still there, she just looks and then sprints in.
It's just let's not worry about it. Good night, Balthazar.
Night. Yes.
Mherren's just gonna stay up for probably another hour or two, cleaning up the mess and cleaning Sana's clothes. She's very quiet though. She does not make a noise as she does this because she doesn't want to wake anyone up.
You guys can take a long rest now.
Weapons still all rusted?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Is that a permanent thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jesus,
That's why I used a javelin instead of my halberd.
Yeah, you all wake up in the morning.
Immediately, Mherren's gonna hand the clean clothes to Sana so that she can change and not just be wearing Mherren's jacket.
I lean over and whisper, like, I think that human was trying to look at me last night. When I was walking into my room, he like glanced at me.
Oh my god.
I think it was just because he just didn't expect it and you walked past him. If you'd like, I can talk to him to make sure that he averts his eyes, but I don't think it was intentional.
My mother warned me
He's
about
not that kind of
humans.
person.
Rise and shine, gang!
I scream.
All right, Sana.
I forgot I could talk. I forgot. I thought it was a dream.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Shello,
Pebble,
What's up?
Shello, did you eventually, over the course of the night, get the teddy bear?
No, it's still there.
Okay. Well, you have your other teddy bear.
Yeah, I
probably,
still have
slept
one.
with it, so you're like holding it in your hands.
I like to think that Shello was trying to talk to the bear, but the bear just wouldn't answer me.
Did he think he was being ignored? Poor guy.
Yeah.
Not
just-
chatty, eh?
As everyone is sort of talking and chilling around, Pebble is going to slam open her door, having woken up like 30 minutes later than she normally does, and walk out of her room looking so groggy. Like she slept terribly. Like her hair is messy. It looks like it would stay just the same, but it's not. It's like down. It's like all messy. She looks like a mess. Pebble's gonna go into the room and just grab a plate of food and walk back out. She looks miserable.
Aww.
Good morning, Rock Lady.
Good morning, Shello.
Here's your clothes. So that you can change after you bathe. I will not go anywhere near the
Human
bathroom.
won't peek, will he?
No, if you want me to, I can guard the door.
The bathroom door actually noticeably does not have a lock.
Oh shit.
No.
Okay.
Is it like
You
a
want me to
skeleton
guard
keyhole that
it?
you can just see
Well,
through?
no. It seems the lock was like removed probably because of the magic circle in that room. Or teleportation.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
yeah.
just in case.
So you could be taking a bath and someone could just teleport in.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god, that's so funny.
Pebble, didn't you want to go check out blacksmith? Get yours.
Yeah, I do want to see if we can find a blacksmith because my sword is kind
Okay.
of fucked up.
Yeah, so you guys want to go to the market area?
Yes.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
market area, I think.
You guys leave your apartment. And
I like this
head,
music.
A few blocks down, which is where the kind of market district begins. You guys are having a little bit of difficulty actually finding a blacksmith. However, you do find what's like an armory, and you find
Mhm.
a place called the Moonlit Sheath, which seems to be a weapons store.
All right, yeah. Let's burst the door
The
open.
moonlit sheath.
No.
You see that there's no like forge in here or anything. However, they do sell weapons. All the weapons though, they look very fancy. It seems this place sells like weapons that aren't actually used in combat, possibly more like decoration around a noble's house or collectibles or
Great.
something.
Great. They're
How
actually
lovely.
fucking replicas. Amazing.
Well, you go in.
Mherren
and,
is actively frowning as she looks at these weapons, mind you.
And
she just immediately clocks them.
a female elf is manning the register area, and she says, "Oh, hello there. I'm Saray Ilfi. I run the Moonlit Sheath. All our weapons are imported from the finest weapon crafters."
Hello, ma'am. I have a sword here that appears to have been rusted away. Do you do repairs at this shop?
Oh no, all our stuff is imported from other places. We do not have a blacksmith.
Okay. All right. Do you purchase? Can I sell you things?
Why would I purchase a rusted weapon?
Not the weapon, ma'am. A gemstone.
I mean, I can use a gemstone as currency, yeah. Looking around the place, all the weapons are in like special cases. You see a hand axe with some like whale engravings on it. You see a trident. You see a sickle. It looks like it's bloodied, but it's like kind of obviously like painted that way to kind of look like it's been in a battle.
That's really dumb. I love it.
There's a glowing halberd.
Oh.
And
To me,
there's a great sword that seems to have like ice properties.
Ooh.
The lady also tells you they offer services to cause any weapon you have to glow with moonlight for 150 gold.
Okay.
Bendy.
That's sick as hell, but also I don't have 150 gold. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to afford anything at the shop.
I want to look at this halberd. I really do.
is the glow purely cosmetic or?
It sheds light in like a 15-foot diameter.
Oh, I don't need that.
May I inquire about your reddened sword blade?
Oh yes, we call this the vicious sickle.
I see.
It was used in all sorts of wars, and it's a very fine collectible from the war. We got it from the battlefield actually, but
a collectible, you say?
How professional of them not to wash.
Investigation check.
I guess, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, you can make an
See
investigation
if
check.
I would recognize something like this. Oh shit, I don't know shit.
3. Yeah, I mean this looks like a normal sickle. However,
I suppose I wouldn't pay attention to.
She does tell
any
you that
weapons anyway.
if it were used in actual combat, it deals extra damage on a critical. The sickle is 350 gold.
Oh my god.
Mherren, you said you were looking at the halberd. That is called a blessed halberd. Undead take additional 1d10 radiant damage, and it glows slightly. It is 500 gold.
Fuck.
Huh? What's wrong?
How bad do you want it, Mherren?
I can't quite afford that.
Mherren, how bad do you want it?
It's. I mean, if we had it to spare, I would like it, but no, we don't. I don't need it.
Can Balthazar hand over the topaz that he has in his inventory to pay for that?
How much is that one again?
500.
500?
No.
Oh, you want the blessed halberd then?
For my friend, yes.
Alright, perfect. She unlocks the case, hands it over to Mherren.
Will you take a topaz?
Mherren's gonna
Of course I'll take a
actively
topaz.
start tearing up. She is very touched by this.
You can thank me by not letting a zombie bite me or anything like that.
How much was the sickle again? It was like 300.
The sickle was 350.
I put like 35 platinum on the table.
You have 35 platinum?
Oh my god.
Fantastic. All right. Here you go, the thing, child.
Is that me?
Yes.
Pebble is staring at this, mouth agape, just in awe. Like
Wait,
she's
was
never
it-
seen that much money just handed over so easily.
Was it me that she was talking to?
Yeah. She hands you the vicious sickle.
Can we
Excuse me,
is
I'm an
anyone
ant.
keeping track of all the AKAs for Shello?
It's pocket change.
I'd like to.
Thank you, baby.
Bro!
And then I
I like
walk away.
to. I like to wave the sickle in front of Santa and go like, "Thank you very much. It is very nice."
I nearly faint, but catch myself with the stick.
Oh.
I am probably not proficient in this, it would seem.
Oh god.
The vicious sickle has a minus. I'll use it.
That does less damage than his rusted weapon.
Oh my god.
Are you for real?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
Shello, it's 1d4 minus 2?
Yep.
What?
Dude! You'll
I'm gonna
do
use
negative damage!
What? No.
You're healing the enemy.
But
Awesome.
I'm gonna hold it in one of my little hands just to be nice, because it's a very nice looking sickle.
You'd probably
Is
use
it
it for practical
35
purposes.
platinum?
Shello, as you
Very
kind of
nice.
wave it around, some of the like red paint on it kind of flakes off. That's supposed to look like blood. Walking by, just like scouring for a forge, you see E&N Antiques, which there was an ad for in the paper. You also see a place called Everything That Glows and More. That seems to have magic items.
Okay.
There's a,
I would
there's a
like
clothing
to go to
store.
the armorer.
uh,
I would like to go to the oh sorry.
There's an alchemist shop, a place that sells various
Ooh.
ammunitions and
Is there any
ranged
form
weapons.
of, like,
Ammunition?
Any
Oh,
form of
ranged weapon?
botanist or anything.
Any form of what?
Botanist.
Botanist? There's not a botanist. The closest thing to that would be like the alchemist. I mean, there's a few places that sell just like regular fruits and veggies and grocers and stuff, but nothing like the one in Erdleton.
I don't care then.
I would like to go to the armorer.
It's called the Armory.
It's
Inside
armor.
is a male elf. He introduces himself as Chorus Essich. Again, there's no like actual forge here, but there's mannequins with different armors on. There's all sorts of armors here. There's like pretty much any kind of armor you can really think of. Like the other weapon place, they offer a service to enchant a piece of armor for only 5 gold that'll keep it always clean.
Every time we enter one of these new places, Sana's always like never fully looking at the clerk and just always having their head always turned away in some manner.
They offer another service
Oh.
called a cast-off enchantment, which allows you to instantly remove your armor.
Nice.
Usually it would take an action to remove your armor.
Interesting. Well, I don't want armor. I
Go to the
Sana's
antique
an elf,
store.
correct?
Dude, hold
Sana
on.
is an elf.
Do
Do they have?
you have any bows or anything?
What?
Long range. Do you have a
I-
bow?
I just have. I'm a druid. I just have a stick.
Would you like a bow?
I wouldn't know how to use it.
Would you be interested in learning?
No. I'm a
Okay,
druid.
fair enough. Like,
Yeah, so going to the antique store, it's called E&N Antiques. You walk in and there's a really old dwarf woman with a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. She's walking around. She's like, "Oh, hello. The name's Nestle Narong. I run E&N Antiques. Have a look-see around. Let me know if you're buying."
Hello, I'm an ant.
He sure is.
Oh, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be, but I know that no ants can talk.
Oh,
Don't kid me, young boy.
you're the kidder here, let me tell you. And you look the age of a kidder. You're young, you're sprightly.
The antique shop it's just filled to the brim with just a bunch of like random, a lot of it just kind of looks like junk. But there's also like nice looking junk, you know, like stuff that'd be in like a noble's house. But a lot of it is old and dusty. It would take some investigation to find anything very good. Can each of you roll a D16? I know it's not an actual die,
Sure.
so just type in
Slash
roll
roll.
D16.
D16. I got a 7.
oh, 14.
I
Yo,
rolled 14.
2 14s.
Shello, can
I
you roll
got
again? Since you got
Me?
14, yeah.
Everyone rolls.
Yeah, you roll
No,
too.
just-
If you're
Oh,
looking
wait,
in
I
the
thought-
antique store.
Sort
Pebble,
of.
in searching, you find a tankard that is labeled as Tankard of Sobriety.
Oh.
No.
What, is it full of water?
Neslin walks up to you and he's like, "Oh, that tankard? You can put any alcoholic beverage in it and you'd never get inebriated. It's perfect if you're
Yeah.
trying to quit drinking but still want to drink."
I think we need to give that to Shello.
Still ruins your liver, though.
Wait, that's so useless. It ruins
Drinking
your
ruins
liver.
your liver?
Well,
Yes?
as alcohol does over time.
Wait, I'm so
Wait, is that like
confused.
in
Because what's the point?
Like,
Because beer like alcohol tastes gross. So what's the point of
What? No, it doesn't.
You're joking, right?
Oh, it does.
Mherren, this is funny. You find platform shoes to give you an extra foot of height.
Oh my god, please buy them. Please buy them.
Oh my god.
Please.
How much are they?
They are 5 gold.
Oh my god, please
5
buy
gold? That
Yeah.
would make her 8'2".
Do it. Do it.
You could give them to Balthazar and you won't be called a
my
halfling
God.
or a gnome anymore.
They're kind of disguised to look like normal shoes, just not.
Damn it.
Like they aren't like goth platform shoes, but
I
they kind of
Damn
like.
it.
That's myself.
So it's obvious if you like look at them for too long, but they're meant to look like disguise your height. You rolled a 4. You find a key that has a 5% chance to open any lock for 100 gold. And
That's
it-
actually
how much?
after
Ooh,
a
that's
success,
cool.
it breaks
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well.
I mean, that's
Did
not
you
too
say
bad.
for
though.
100
Slightly less
gold?
good.
for 100 gold. Yeah.
How much is it?
Oh,
Can I
100.
give an amethyst for that?
Oh, of course, I call this the mystery key.
I'll take it.
Shello, you find cloth doll that just has like a bunch of needles in it.
I'm buying it.
To stab
Ooh.
into it.
Oh,
She says,
Oh my dear
this,
God.
some weird guy sold this here. I don't know what really to make of it, but it's 1 gold if
100%.
you want it.
Yes, please.
All right, here you go. You want me to gift wrap it for you or anything?
Of course.
All right.
I love rapping.
You have a bag for me to put this in?
Yes, right here. I'll take
No.
out my bag of unholding.
She sticks it through the bag and her hand just goes out the other side with like the wrapped doll in like a box, and she's like, "Oh dear, little boy, I think your bag is broken."
I see this and like, hey, can I see that real quick, Shello?
I don't want you to steal any of my valuables.
You hold valuables?
Of course, I have many frogs.
Oh,
No, there's no frogs. Don't tell him that there's no frogs. It's okay.
I just grab it and then I just like pull out some tools and I just start like off in the corner, just poking at it with my tools and stuff and trying to like patch it up.
That's so cool.
Telling me the bag of
just
unholding will be
sewing
a
it
bag
up.
of unholding.
When she's done with it, the bottom has been sewn shut. On the side of it are like letters written onto it that say "bag of knot holding" with black thread, but the knot is written in like red thread. As she hands it to you, the red thread kind of like falls out and it becomes just bag of holding.
Oh, you have a back? Yo.
Oh,
Where are my frogs?
You look inside. There's nothing in it, but it is now an actual bag of holding. You can see inside of it that it is like the space is much larger than it actually is.
I'm not sure what you did.
I just patched the hole up.
You broke his bag of
There
not holding.
are no frogs anymore. But thank you for giving me my bag back.
I didn't see any I'm sorry.
no, it's not. No,
Neslin
it's
is kind
okay,
of
you
watching
did
you
good.
all, and she's like, "Oh, is that bag from that old Po Dicky inventor? They're stored like that, and when you get them, you have to sew them shut yourself to make the bag of holding."
I have to sew what?
But
I think your friend just did it for you.
I was just trying to misunderstand her.
So,
I know.
Shello, you now actually have a literal bag of holding.
No fucking way.
that's so fucking cool.
But also the last item here, Sana, you find a horn of silent alarm. Any chosen creature can hear this alarm
Ooh.
within 600 feet.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I pick it up, not realizing how it works, and I just blare it so only Balthazar can hear it, and I think it doesn't work. And so I just put it back down.
Yeah, Balthazar, you hear a
That
loud ass
fucking thing.
horn just like in your ears, but no one else hears it.
Oh,
Doesn't it's like
are
yeah,
you
you get one free test of that, but if you want to
It
try it
doesn't
again, you
work,
gotta
though.
buy it. It's 50 gold. No, never mind.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It's like patting Balthazar's
made no
back. Are you
noise.
okay?
Is there like a plaque that says what it does?
Yeah, there's like a little tag on it.
Okay, I just then read it. Like, I'm sorry. You said 50 gold? I'll buy it and just give it to Balthazar, like, apologetically.
No.
It seems like there's a lot more here if you really spend time looking, but for now, just like a quick glance at the store, that's all the interesting stuff you guys could find.
We should maybe go to the magic shop, because I believe Balthazar was looking for something magic-y.
Yeah. Well, Balthazar just looks at his fucking 2 copper.
So this magic store is called Everything That Glows and More. And more is in parentheses.
That's a cute name.
You saw an ad for this place in the paper, which is why you know like where to find it and that they have magic items. Manning the kind of desk, the register, is a elf man. He greets you all. You'll walk in. He's like, "Oh, hello. My name is Aaron.
Aaron.
Good to meet you, Aaron.
My Uncle Pliskin said never trust a man with 2 first names.
Oh, it's not. It's my first name is spelled E-R-I-N. My last name is spelled A-E-R-I-N. They're different.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that doesn't.
Is your group looking
change.
for anything in particular?
Like to browse your wares.
This guy has just like random magical looking artifacts around, as well as seemingly a wall of various magical scrolls of spells that seem to be in a designated area, but the rest is just like random stuff. He lets you all peruse and kind of shows you the different things he has. He shows you a jar of like dust, and he says it's a dust of invisibility. Since he tells you that since it is dust that gives the invisibility, if you move with it on, the dust will start to fall off.
Oh.
I see.
Will it like
Like,
immediately?
if it starts to pop, you just become like slightly transparent. instead of-
No, so like you coat
It's just
yourself
holes of you.
in the dust, and it stays on if you're staying still, but if you move at all, and the more you move, the
What
more
if
of it
you're
will
wet?
fall off. So it'll anything that causes the dust to fall off, whether it be wind, wetness, just moving would cause it to fall off. It'll start to flake off, and then patches of you will become visible until it's like all off, and
If
then you'll
it
become
falls on the
visible.
ground,
Pretty neat.
will it make a hole in the ground?
It would work for like an object or something. If you put it on the ground, it takes from like the surrounding area, so it'll just like make more ground basically. It's like camouflage, you know.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he tells you this is 50 gold.
50.
That's not bad.
He shows you next to the dust is a ointment. It's a glass jar, and it has. He tells you this has 4 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar and its contents weigh about half a pound, and as an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it gains 2d8 plus 2 hit points and ceases to be poisoned and is cured from any disease.
Damn.
Really good. How much is
Cure
it?
my
How much is
syphilis.
This ointment, he tells you, is 120 gold.
Oh, I'll do
Oh,
it.
that's not bad.
Then this guy brings you to another glass case, and out of it he pulls a coin, and he takes this coin out, and he says, "This coin, this is 50 gold for this one coin, but this coin is called the all or nothing coin. So with this coin, you can replace a D20 with a D2.
Oh.
You flip this coin, and instead of rolling with a D20,
It's either a
and
nat 1 or a nat 20.
and then the coin the magic properties fades, and it just becomes a gold piece.
I like those odds.
So you do get 1 gold piece back.
It would be funnier if it turned into an Electrum piece.
I've
loses
never
all
given you
of its
guys
gold.
Electrum at any point in any campaign I ever run, because I don't want to deal with that made-up fake currency.
It's like, isn't
it's
Electrum like
like a-
Yeah, I
70%?
hate fake cards.
It's not. It doesn't even sound real.
Australium.
Trillium.
He then picks up a ring from the same cabinet. He says, when you attune to this ring, the user knows the location of the ring at all times. It's a ring of tracking.
Ooh.
He says
That could be really good.
he's like, I use these all the time if I need to track a shipment or something. I just attune to one of these, and I know the place of the shipment as it's getting mailed, or I'm mailing it, it's getting mailed to me. A really good thing for merchants, but if you need to track someone, this thing's perfect.
I want it.
He says this is is 80 gold.
Ooh.
I'll totally pay
Ooh,
for
that's
that.
that's easy.
He then
Okay, well-
he then picks up a pouch of 2 stones, and he says these are sending stones. You use them to cast the spell sending between them that can be done once a day.
That's
I do love
adorable.
We could
I
have
like that a lot.
we could have
I
cool
like that
midnight
one.
discussions in
How
our
much-
rooms.
How much is it?
What?
He says it's 300 gold for the pair.
Oh, fuck.
Can I just get one of them?
What?
Like, no,
What
these,
is what?
these only come in the pair. It's like shoes.
I could buy the stones with my massive personal fortune. If
I think we should get the
You're
stone.
rich?
I have 400 something gold.
Oh.
However, he has more stuff. He pulls out a
Okay.
wand. He says it's a wand of magic missile.
Ooh.
I nudge
Balthazar
Balthazar.
Balthazar should buy that.
Dude, you totally need that.
Are you gonna do
Magic
that?
crystal's
Balthazar
totally
should
cool.
definitely buy that with his 2 copper. Great.
I can buy
Well,
it for you.
he hears you say that, and he's like, "Oh, this is actually 8,000 gold. Maybe I'll just put this one back."
Yeah.
I have one more thing here that could be of interest to you. You all seem like traveling adventurers. I got these things. I call them the goggles of night.
Okay.
Does it give you dark vision?
Night with a K?
Yeah, these goggles could be good for your human companion. Or are you human? Are you dwarf?
I'm an ass.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I think halfling.
yeah, these lenses they'll give
Oh
you
my
dark
God.
vision up to 60 feet, and if you already have dark vision, it'll actually increase that range by another 60 feet.
Oh, I mean, that's.
Holy
Oh.
How
moly.
much?
I'm selling
Oh,
these
yeah,
goggles
I'm
here
not
for
kidding.
1,500 gold.
Oh.
Bro, does
That's
anyone
so
actually
odd.
buy anything here?
Most people in the capital have money to spend. Yes,
Alright, you could go fuck
Alright.
yourself.
this is a magic item store. I don't know what you expect them thinking things to be cheap in here. I don't give out
This
handouts.
stuff is relatively cheap.
Anyway, if you have any magic casters in your grouping here, we do have this wall of scrolls. It shows you these scrolls. Also, if you want to pay attention here, they have a scroll of identify for 60 gold, a scroll of message for 20 gold, scroll of frost fingers for 80 gold, scroll of gift of alacrity for 70 gold, scroll of witch bolt for 100 gold, scroll of earth tremor for 80 gold, scroll of enhance ability for 120 gold, scroll of mind whip for 130 gold, scroll of suggestion for 120 gold, scroll of cloud of daggers for 120 gold, scroll of flaming sphere for 120 gold, scroll of vortex warp for 120 gold. Now I'm never going to repeat that again, so hopefully you all wrote that down.
Scroll of identify.
Please-
Press
no,
1.
no, write that
I wrote down
Send it
maybe
in the thoughts.
I'm sending
Right
it.
now.
I'm sending it.
scroll suggestion. Would that just increase like my persuasive?
No, so
Mhm.
you tell someone a sentence and they have to do whatever you tell them, as long as it doesn't hurt
Oh.
themselves.
Oh, I can't just tell the BBG, just like, don't be mean.
Well, I mean, you could,
Hey,
and
now.
it'd last 8 hours.
Stop it.
Nice.
Cut it out.
Hey, stop it, that's mean.
The
Yeah.
shopkeeper is then like, all right, so what you all buying?
Ring of tracking.
I'd like to get the ring, please.
Well, I can buy the ring, or I can buy the ring and give it to you if you want to be the one that can see where people are.
The stones are 300.
I can
Yes.
give you the amethyst. You could use that when trading. So then the stones are only 200.
Sana
Another
puts
gem.
20 platinum on the table.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Thank you.
And then we need to figure out who's taken what.
I think we should give it to Shello so he can give some really important information to
Oh
us.
god.
They're also
No.
telepathic, so one should go to Mherren because Mherren is admittedly more of like the party leader, even though I'm a lot more charismatic and very cool.
That's
Um,
I
okay.
know you always look at Mherren whenever something happens.
And then I think either Skrubbins or Sana should have the other one.
Should we rock, paper, scissors?
I feel
or-
like what we should do Because we also have the ring of tracking, which then could go to the other person.
Is
So, do you guys want to wear a ring, or do you guys want to carry a stone?
I think a stone's pretty cool.
is Skrubbins, what class are you?
I'm a rogue.
I think giving them a sending stone would be nice for if they go on ahead to like scout, and they can just report back on what's happening.
Walkie-talkie, yeah.
Bro regularly just walks through traps.
That happened one time.
So, then are we tracking Sana then? Because
Yes.
I feel like that makes the most sense. But then who's tracking her?
I could do that. I'm decent at sleight of hand, so
That doesn't matter.
it's for slipping in someone's pocket or putting on their hand or
Well, but no, if we're tracking
persuasion.
Sana, Sana can just
No.
wear it.
Well,
Why do you guys
I
need
don't
to
know
track
then.
Sana though?
I don't
if we
just
get
fucking wander
separated.
off.
You might.
Zana's
Wait,
too
and-
terrified to walk around alone.
In that logic,
Well, yeah,
can we
but
put
at
on
some
Shello?
point we are going to get
Yeah,
separated.
put it on Shello.
We actually probably.
who's attuning to it to know where Shello wanders off to.
Not me.
Me, I guess.
Let
I don't
Mherren have the
fucking
ring.
know. So I'm tracking Shello
Yes.
and talking to Skrubbins.
Horrible combination.
So
Hey, why is
Shello
it a horrible combination?
Shello has the ring. Mherren has it attuned.
Yeah.
I don't,
I mean,
we could
potions.
check out the potion store.
So you guys walk into this alchemist shop. It's called Putrid Potion Works.
Oh, fuck
There is a female elf inside. She's around like teenage years, and she has like longer black hair with some bangs. And you guys walk in, and she's like reading like a magazine. Doesn't even like look up at you all.
Hello. How are you?
Her eyes kind of like
I
glance
checked
over the
that.
magazine. She just like grunts.
Nice.
Hey, we're customers here. I think, like,
She's kind of bad.
Skrubbins.
She
It's
lifts her hand slightly and just sort of gestures over to the potions on the shelves.
Huh.
Oh, this is the alchemist.
She sounds
But you
real-
see a vial of acid that does 2d6 acid damage.
Throw the
there's
acid at her.
25
No!
gold.
I will take you outside.
There is alchemist fire. It does
Throw the
1d4 fire each turn, but they make a dex saving throw to avoid it. That is 50 gold. There's also alchemist supplies that she's selling. She's selling a alchemy jug for 300 gold. She has a perfume of bewitching, which gives advantage on charisma for 100 gold. She has a poison that does d4 point of damage every turn that a con save is failed. That is also 100 gold. A potion of climbing for 180 gold. Potions of healing for 50 gold. That's about it. She has a lot of different various alchemist supplies that I don't think would be much interest. Like she has salt, water, tinder, beakers, vials that are just empty. But if you need any of that, she does have it.
Then you'd
Could I
be fun
buy
to throw
one?
salt at somebody.
Can I buy one potion of healing?
Yeah.
Could I buy 2
I have
potions of
one.
healing?
Yeah. You put the money on the desk, and she just like, without even looking, she just takes her hand, like slides it over the counter into like a bucket.
She's
What is
efficient.
there?
Can I
Thank
reach
you
my
very
hand
much.
in the bucket?
Make a sleight of hand.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that.
How many potions are left?
She has a bunch of potions. It seems those are very heavily stocked compared to everything else.
I'll buy 2.
You said it's
100
50
gold.
for them, right? Yeah. Okay.
50, yeah.
I will also buy 2.
The clothing store.
Clothing store? So you guys walk up to the clothing store, and it seems that the clothing store and jewelry store are actually like connected. So you go inside, and there's like an open wall that kind of goes into the other store, and there's 2 female elves in there that introduce themselves. One is named Errol Crady, the other is named Hanley Crady, and they're sisters. Clothing store is called Crisscross Clothing, and the jewelry store is called Brilliant Jewelry. The girl in the clothing store is like, well, we have here, this is a cloak of billowing. For only 2 gold, you can put on this cloak, and at any moment you can cause it to wave in the wind, even if there's no wind.
Oh, I'm buying it. I'm buying that. I'm buying that.
Oh my
that's
god.
such
I'm
a
buying
bad
that. I'm buying
idea.
that. I'm buying that. I'm
It's
buying
Hey,
that.
only
2 gold, sir.
I'm not even
Yes.
gonna argue.
Yes. Yes.
We also
Okay,
have
take my gold.
We also have these boots of false tracks. If you wear these, whoever is trying to track your footprints, they will not be able to tell what race you are.
Ooh.
That's actually kind of nice.
What's the thread count looking like on the cloak you just bought?
Oh, it's a very nice cloak. It seems like this is something that a lot of like nobles would buy to like impress their friends or something as like a party trick.
Sana's like just like kind of like touching the end of it, feeling and just nodding in agreement. Like,
She shows some gloves she has on a rack. She calls them the heartbeat gloves. With these, you can hear the heartbeat of any creature you touch with them. Those
any
those
touch.
those and the boots of false tracks are both 15 gold. She then shows you a boot that she has in a glass case in a section with like the underwear and stuff. She says, "These boots, with them you can cast Misty Step once a day.
Ooh.
However, they're the kinky boots of Misty Step. No other items are teleported with you, only the boots. Not your clothes,
What?
nothing.
Oh,
Boots stay on.
These are only 100 gold."
Oh,
Oh,
What
no.
the fuck? Well, we're definitely not giving it to Mherren. I think that will not end well for any of us.
Sana just
Sounds
looks
kinda
at
funny.
Balthazar and then looks at the boots and then backs up 2 steps.
Oh.
Everything else in the store seems to
Well.
just be very finely crafted clothing.
It'd be really good to just hop in the bath with from your room.
I make my
You'd be
cloak
naked on your
pillow
way back.
and I strike a pose.
It's also true.
Nice. You
Okay,
look very,
so-
very good,
Yeah,
regular
thank you.
man.
Thank you so much.
Can I scooch over to the jewelry store?
It's a lot of very expensive, just like wedding rings, necklaces, things like that. But you all specifically tell her you're here looking for like magic items, you know. So she shows you the 2 magic items she has. She pulls out some rings that kind of look like mood rings. She's like, these are the companion mood rings. They're able to convey simple moods through the rings from any distance.
So they just are
That
moods.
could be kind of sweet.
So they're used basically like a sending stone, except they only convey mood.
Oh,
So if you had the
no.
pair with the stone and the ring, you could tell if someone is /pause or /neg.
Yeah.
Oh my dear lord.
So like
Yes,
so like
Built-in mood or tone indicators.
If someone's just like in their
Brooding.
room alone at night, you know, and they get a little bored,
Oh.
the other person will know that.
okay, anyway, she takes out this bangle that has like a magical gem inlaid into it, and she says, "This bangle here, this will protect you. It gives protection. It gives you 30 HP that you can use as a reaction that if you get attacked, it can take from this bangle instead. But once the bangle drops to 0 HP, it turns non-magical.
It doesn't replenish health at all.
No. It's basically just 30
Ooh.
temporary hit points in physical form, so you can like swap it between party members and things like that.
Can you ever get it? Can you ever like heal it? Like if it doesn't die, but like
Yeah,
let's
that's what I
say
was
it
asking.
gets hit. For
No, it's she's like, the gemstone inside of it gives it its magical properties, so once the gem runs out of magic, it's just the magic's gone for good.
Damn.
Can we come back here to replace it at a discounted price?
No. Anyway, this is 200 gold.
What's the other one? The mood ring? How much?
The mood ring is
those?
20 gold
Oh shit, that's cheap.
for the pair, for both of them.
Oh, that's really cheap.
So I can't just buy one?
Oh my god.
You can buy one, and it would basically act as a like color changing mood ring.
Does sound
We're
kinda
not
fun.
getting just one.
But buying two,
Nice.
it gives it the properties to interlock them to cross distance.
Do
I
they
feel
only
like
have?
that might
They only
also
have
be
2 of
good.
these rings.
They have more, but only 2 can be connected at a time.
Okay, because I was thinking if they only had 2 of them in the entirety of like the stock, and you just bought one, you could just freak out someone else.
Yeah.
No, so they have like a wooden box of them, and each of them are paired together already. So it's not like you can't like buy like 3 of them and then like all 3 of those people know, or you can't like change between those. It'd be like they're bonded already. You can't like change the bonds to them.
I feel like we could make use of those as well, though.
I suppose.
I also don't like how many things that we're getting, like, that are options that are long distance communication. I feel like that's. I feel like that's a bad omen.
I never thought about
I
that.
don't know
Yeah.
what
That,
So I feel like we should get it because of that. Because every single fucking shop has had at least one option that is long distance communication. don't know. Anyone want to pitch in 4 gold so I can buy?
I've got nothing.
I
Girly
can.
Pop Queenie Slay, I have 3 copper.
I have 16 gold and that's it.
Well, I
I
have
can
3
pitch in.
gold and 1
It's 20
platinum.
gold, right?
It's 20
Yeah.
gold.
It's 20 gold, yeah.
I'll
I
just
can
do it.
pitch in.
2 platinum.
Okay. Well.
I can do it. Don't worry.
Let's
Already
empty their
doing
bank account.
Let the rich ass
Sana places down 2 platinum, and she gives you over the mood rings.
Pebble wants one.
Don't give one to me.
I feel like I have
Cost
box in
brooding.
hand, so I just hand the box to the leader, who I assume is of the group.
Thank you.
Mherren.
Wait, which one do you
Then I hand it to Mherren.
Wait, you know, I have a question about the mood rings.
Yeah.
If you wore both of them, would you be able to know your own emotions?
Oh my
Well,
god.
No, it tells you your emotion, just one of them.
Damn, I'm really happy right now.
It would tell you it twice.
Just wanted to confirm, but yeah, it seems I'm really happy.
Mherren and Pebble.
Or I handed
Okay.
both to Mherren for them to decide.
So one
So,
of them
Skyly,
goes
do you
to
want the
Pebble.
fucking mood ring?
I'd like one.
Okay. Does anyone else want one, or also
I think-
taking the other half?
What,
I think it would
do
be
the moon
funny
rings
if I
have
had
any like specific like design to them, or are they just like round and just change color?
It's just like a band of like metal, basically, but the metal is like color changing. So the color depends on what the mood is.
I feel like Mherren having all of the communication devices is helpful, because Mherren can be like the pylon that everyone can communicate with.
As you're putting this on, Mherren, the shop owner is like, your skin is such a fabulous shade of jade. I think I have something that might look really good on you. She like starts to pull out a like very large and gaudy, very, very extra piece of jewelry that's like a big like golden metal necklace with various like gemstones inside of it. And she's like holding it up to your neck, and they're like, this right here, this is 10,000 gold. You want to try it on?
I don't have that much.
She
Um,
starts
I
putting it around your
appreciate it,
neck and
though.
trying to like attach it. Something about this is stuck. Let me try it on myself. And she like moves it to her own neck, and she's like, oh, I think I got it clamped. And then like you hear a loud clicking sound, and then she's like, oh shit. And then the necklace just contracts onto her neck and just decapitates her. She falls to the ground,
my God.
blood spraying everywhere.
Put that on me.
The person in the clothing store across the way, she screams and runs over. Is like, what happened? What happened? My sister, no! She like falls down on the ground crying.
Fuck!
She
There's
tried to
hot shit
fucking
afoot.
put that on me.
Can I?
What? I start shaking uncontrollably.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can I take
Man's
the
like
necklace?
patting Sana's shoulder.
Shello, put that down.
You pick
No,
up the
I'm-
necklace, and it seems that the clamping the necklace shut activated some magical property on it that caused the necklace to like grow shorter and just like contract in on itself and basically like squeeze someone's neck. But you notice that she got it from like a box behind the counter that seemed to be a shipment crate. Actually, Shello, make an investigation check.
Okay. 10.
On this crate, you see a symbol of like the bottom half of a sun, like a circle with like rays coming off of it. Just the bottom half that's like kind of spray painted onto the side. And you see that the shipment, the label on it, has a address in the industrial district. The sister sees you looking at this, and through her like tears, she's like, that just arrived today. What does that say? This wasn't supposed to come here. They must have gotten mixed up with some other package. I need to call the guards. And she like runs out of the the shop.
Don't put her on.
It wouldn't fit. I'm an ant, but I'm not that small.
You do hear like some like yelling outside, and you kind of see through the windows that guards are beginning to approach.
Okay, we need
Oh
to go.
shit, we need to get out
We need to
right
get
now.
the fuck out.
As everyone leaves or is about to leave, Sana's sort of lagging behind, just eyes open at the ground, or at the headless body.
Never seen a dead person before, I see.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah, you're right.
Go.
You'll have the power
Sana,
to
it's
kill
alright.
many more.
No. Stop.
Stop. We need to go.
You said that
I'm
there
still
was
so worried
jewels
about the
inside.
fact that it tried to fucking that person.
Well, I don't think she knew that.
I
it was
don't.
gonna
yeah,
I
kill
if
you.
she
don't
knew,
know
then
if
she
she
would-
knew.
If she, I don't. She didn't know, or else. Yeah, she.
If
Didn't.
she
yeah, but it
knew,
could
then
also
she's really
Been
smart.
framing. Because if we would have been caught, like with the guards there,
Do you
with
really think
obviously
she
the
would
capture?
do
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself to get the epic win on these people.
Well, no,
if
personally-
she's part of like an organization,
Initially,
then that's
I
easily believable.
initially I believed that she was going to try and put it on you and then purposely snap the back of it, and then we would have to pay 1,000 gold in debt, and that was the fun side quest.
Alright, Tom Nook. You're now back on the streets of the market. Where are you heading off to next?
Nice.
Away from there.
We could do the show now, and then go
Correct.
back and sleep.
And then do the
Yeah, I
description at the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will call it there on this cliffhanger of you guys walking away from the guards, approaching, sneaking away to the entertainment district to see the show that someone that Shello knows for some reason is putting on. Then maybe after that, you guys all heading off to the financial district to possibly save the kids that you've been hunting down. Maybe even learning more about your new member of your posse, Sana, somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this character.
It's like
She
Wednesday
falls in the
now.
middle of the
He's
stream.
epic.
Oh no!